Yo, chat. Yo, chat. Yo, chat. Yo, chat. I think I'm like 3 for 3, 4 for 4 now. Finna go for another 2 hours today, man. Feel me? But yeah, though. My screen is not. My screen not responding. Okay. Alright, bet. Killer realizes his victim recorded his own murder.
So what you telling me? You gonna see my IG name join?
The longer this goes on, the more the shadier it starts to look.
Meet 19-year-old Danquez Anderson, a teenage killer who just realized his victim live-streamed his own murder. And now, Danquez can do nothing but sit back and watch as his life falls apart.
Y'all got a live video? Y'all heard my name?
Yes, we got the live video.
Y'all heard my name on the video?
We got the
Would you
live
stop?
video.
Would you just stop? I'm trying to ask y'all a question. Did y'all hear my name?
I'm telling you, we don't have to tell you everything we got. You wouldn't be sitting your ass in this chair if we didn't have what we have right now. Guess what? You'll see it when you go to court and you're sitting there on trial for first-degree murder. That's when you'll see it.
Late into July 15th, 2020, 16-year-old Joshua Purcell was on his way to confront Danquez Anderson and his family, as many of his friends had done in the past. But
Have I seen this guy on TikTok?
Danquez Anderson and his family, as many of his friends had.
Maybe it's not him.
Had done in the past. But this time he decided he was brave enough to live stream his actions on his Instagram profile. What he did not know was that Danquez was watching and would soon confront him close to the parking lot of Bethel AME Church. This is where the live stream quickly went from capturing a neighborhood feud to a murder scene, as Danquez opened fire on Joshua. Within minutes, he had been shot a total of 4 times, and by the time first responders arrived, Joshua was dead. Now the biggest challenge was to figure out whether this was self-defense or murder. On the surface, the live stream may have made it seem like the answer was obvious, but this was far from the situation at hand. For all detectives knew, Joshua could have been the one to pull a gun first, as the live stream only captured the audio of an argument followed by gunshots. They needed to know more about Danquez's intentions and the muddled history between him and Joshua. Consequently, he was called for an interview several times, but the most notable one would be on March 24th,
That's what we got going on right now, bro. He killed somebody, and the guy he killed was on IG Live with it.
2021, the footage of which has been provided to us by the Tallahassee Police Department, Florida.
I know if I go back and ask you what were you doing on July 15th of 2020, you're not going to know, because I wouldn't know what I was doing unless there's a big event that happened that day. And then that it would be clear to me. So I remember, because I got called to the scene, so I remember pretty much everything that I did that night. So knowing that that was a big event, you know, if we can start from...
I bet.
Did you go to school that day?
Safe trip home, man.
You know, well, that was summertime, right? So were you doing football practice? Were you doing anything else that day?
No, I was at Fort House.
You was at where?
I said I was at Fort I was in Orlando?
Yeah.
I was at Fort House.
Okay, so you're at Fort Trey's house. And that's...
On the game.
Yep. Okay. So about what time did you get to Fort Trey's house? Like, did you spend the night there the night before?
I think I was already at Fort House.
Yeah.
I always be over there.
Okay. Like, had you been there, were you there, did you get there when it was still daylight, or, you know, were you there at lunchtime? Just kind of trying to figure out when you got to Fort Trey's house.
When I got to Fort House, it was daylight. Or either, if it wasn't daylight, I was already there.
Okay.
I was already there, and then, like, it just went up to that next day.
Okay, so we don't exactly recall when you got to Fort Trey's house, but you were at Fort Trey's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fort Trey. What kind of name is that? Fort Trey. Fort Trey.
All right. So, what's the relationship like Trey? He's just some dude that y'all hooked up with, you and your brothers, or what?
I knew Fort Trey, like, he was always look out, make sure we out of trouble, make sure we go to school, get us what we need and shit, like, we'll make sure we straight.
Gotcha. Right. So, at what point during...
Gosh, his haircut is
Gotcha.
gorgeous.
So...
Oh my goodness. He definitely using the, like, line-up razor to just cut it all off, bro.
At what point during the night did you become aware of the incident that happened close to your house, the shooting and all that?
It was like, cause I was asleep, it happened, boom, I guess it happened then, like, after that, I woke up, like, where you at? Nah, no, it happened, my brother was like, where you at? I guess he heard shots, like, close by the crib, he probably ain't know where it was, so he probably like, where you at? Then I'm at Fort Trey house, what up? Then he asked me, he hear the shots, cause like, it's like, he ain't gonna hear him though. If you ain't finna hear no, he ain't finna.
What we watching right now, bro. Killer realizes victim recorded his own murder. And he was basically, the dude he killed basically was on IG Live when he got killed.
Yeah.
I'm at 9 in the, so I guess somebody had got shot. But he asked me where I was. I was at Fort Trey house though.
Did he tell you where he was at the time?
Like up the stream though.
Okay.
It was good.
But then y'all had his phone, right?
Yeah.
Y'all could have, right.
The individual that Danquez refers to here is his brother, Daniel Anderson, not to be confused with his other brother, Danny Anderson. Both of them initially tried to cover for Danquez, saying that he was genuinely at his friend's house, but later admitted that this was not the truth. Rather, Danquez was at his own home watching the live stream. This was also corroborated by Danquez's mother, Stephanie Leland. But on the other hand, Daniel did make a welfare call to Danquez, which makes it difficult to know for sure where he was that night. For now, he is likely using this call as a basis to place himself as far away from the crime as possible. And things are about to get even more confusing Once Danquez is asked about the shooting itself.
So, all right, so at what point did you become aware of kind of what had occurred? Because you know there was an Instagram Live that was out.
Well, after that happened, everybody posted it like make sure your people down the street at the church.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody had posted it and I had the screenshot and I reposted it. So I'm like, make sure y'all people straight. They said there was a lot of police over there by like Bethel and like I think that's all Bethel and Fangirls, a whole bunch of police over there. Everybody was over there. Somebody had got shot. It was all on Instagram though. Like after the fact, I hadn't.
All right, so you saw the post on Insta. What's your Instagram handle?
My Instagram, Mr. Getty himself.
Okay, so Mr. Getty.
Mr. dot. GETTYHIMSEL.
Why is he spelling it like that? Getty himself. I guess, bro.
At what point did you become aware that I guess that your mom had kind of received death threats that night?
That night?
Yeah.
Mom?
I guess that your mom had kind of received death threats that night.
That night?
Yeah.
That night?
Yeah.
Same night that happened?
Yeah.
I ain't never known nobody that.
Yeah. It was enough that there was enough happened that night, kind of people coming on strong against her, thinking that Getty mobbed her sons.
Woman had told me about somebody.
She took little Danny and they went to your sister's house because they were scared to leave the house. So you didn't hear nothing about that night?
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right. So the...
I ain't even talked to my mom that night.
You know,
but I ain't even had no phone then.
so earlier that day, all right, we've got pretty decent information that you and Jameek were together earlier that day. You remember seeing Jameek that day?
Jameek?
Yeah.
No. Right there seeing somebody fight. I'm telling him.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. His haircut is trash. His hairstyle is crazy. But we not here for that.
I hear about it. Somebody fight. Somebody had a fight a couple hours before.
Had you been with Jameek that day?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Okay, and somebody, I'm assuming your brother or your mother, has already mentioned to you that we had questions about whether or not you had gotten into a fight with Jalen and his people, Jalen and James, maybe.
In fact, I followed a wreck in the yard somewhere.
Where was you gonna rake in the yard at?
No, I just been sarcastic, but I know I ain't gonna find nobody though. I just been sarcastic. I'm gonna in the yard.
I gotcha, but so that's kind of what we're looking at.
This guy knows you killed somebody, and you're like over here trying to like joke with him and act like it's not you. Like he knows it's you, bro. He called you back years later. He knows it's you.
Yeah, so if there was an altercation between you, if these guys jumped Jameek, and we've already had people tell us that happened. Some of the people involved in that incident have already told us that happened. So I'm asking for kind of your take on that situation. But you're telling me that there was these guys didn't jump you.
No, anybody jumped me. Ain't nobody touched me that day. Ain't get hit up that day on nothing.
Okay.
The individuals that the detective just mentioned were Danquez's friends, all of whom had clear rivalries against Joshua and his affiliates. This was because of a particular incident that occurred on June 12, 2020, just a month before Joshua's death. Knowledge Gibson, one of Joshua's good friends, had broken into the Anderson household where he held a gun to the head of Danquez's mother, Stephanie. According to a police affidavit, Knowledge repeatedly requested Danquez's younger brother, Daniel Anderson, to be lured into the household because of a personal feud. Fortunately, officers had arrived before anyone was seriously injured, but this was the major reason why animosity developed between Danquez and Joshua, as they were part of two opposing groups.
He did that?
Developed officers to be lured into David. Knowledge repeatedly the head of Danquez's mother, Stephanie. According to a police household where he held death. Knowledge Gibson, one of Joshua's good friends, had broken into to be lured before anyone was seriously as they were part of two opposing groups, ultimately leading to what happened on the live stream.
I know that y'all got beef with Knowledge. I know that Knowledge has got beef with y'all. Knowledge gets locked up after what he did, which is he came into your house and he held a gun to your mama's head. And now these people that are tight with Knowledge are on live saying, we're coming to your house. We're bringing fire. We're going to fuck some shit up. We know where you live.
Hold on.
If I was one of Miss Stephanie's sons and I saw that on live, I would not let those people come in my house because they have already made their intentions clear. They are going to hurt Daniel. They're going to hurt me if I'm in the house. They're going to hurt Stephanie. They're going to hurt my little brother Daniel. We cannot let this happen again because we know what they did the last time. The last time Knowledge came in with a gun and held it to your mama's head. If I don't get on Facebook, okay, but let's just say that I'm in my house and somebody is walking down the street and they start yelling threats, I'm coming to your house, I'm gonna kill your wife and your kids. What do you think I'm gonna do? I'm not letting them come to the front door either. I'm going out there to where they are. I'm not gonna let them close to my house. I'm not gonna let them get my wife. I'm not gonna let them get my kids. Okay? They made their intentions clear. They're gonna hurt my family. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna keep them from doing that by any means necessary. Okay? Whatever force they present, I'm gonna return it right back at them. Okay? Because I'm justified in doing so. So that's what I'm here to ask you straight up. Did you or one of your brothers have to use some type of justifiable force to keep these people from coming to your house and doing what they said they were going to do and what they'd already done one time before? That's what I want to know before we go any further. Okay?
Considering this story with Gibson and that Joshua clearly wanted to hurt the Anderson family, an incident like this could be chalked down to self-defense. However, a ballistic analysis would have been defending himself from anything at that point. Clearly, this is a very nuanced situation, and so far Danquez has tried his best to stay quiet about it. But with the kind of evidence this detective has, this wouldn't be the case for long.
I only know who was going live. I only know nobody live till y'all say somebody on live to my this and that.
Well, who else has access to your Instagram where they have your password and everything else you have?
Nobody had my password.
Yeah. So, Mr. Gay Mob himself joins the live.
That's wild.
It is wild.
And
He said that's wild. That's all he could come up with.
because I ain't enjoying nobody live.
Okay. So that's the question I got for you. Is Mom's given some indication that you might not have been at Fort Trace house. Insta looks like Mr. Getty Mob himself is joining the live. So your mom is saying that. Instagram is saying that you logged on. And that she's watching the live. And the comments were going out. Okay? So that's the evidence we have. You're telling me it wasn't you.
What I said on them?
Huh?
I said someone.
I can't remember. I have to ask Sherry. This case 8 months old. She knows it like the back of her hand. I mean, she can show it to you.
But you only me doing nobody lie. Only me saying none of nobody.
Okay, so that's the question I would have for you. Is who would have your phone? Who would have your device? Who would have your password that could get in your Instagram and join live like that? And you're telling me nobody.
It can be anybody.
No.
Nobody.
All the beef
You're finished.
with knowledge that you and your families had, okay? We're being told that there was a fight. You're saying it didn't happen, that's fine. We're also told there was a fight that day, all right? This guy is on Facebook Live calling out you, your brother, your family, and saying he's coming to your house. As he's stepping through the cut 300 foot from your house is when the incident goes down and shots are fired. Who else would it be? Somebody random just happened to be walking along and says, I want to rob this guy, as he's doing a Facebook Live with his two friends behind him. Random about how he's going to go kill the Andersons, you know what I mean? So,
I'm telling who he'll be with. Because he's from the other side of town. He's from the other side of town, he way over here.
that would be the most random thing in the entire freaking world. Okay? So you can see, if you're telling me it's not you, then that's fine. Hold on to that. Don't take offense that I say that the evidence would point towards the Anderson brothers. Okay? as being
I
involved
understand
in
the whole
this.
city been, oh, get them all, get them all. It was
Sure.
either it was him,
Sure,
either it was him,
sure.
or it was him, or it was him.
I get
Everybody's saying that, bro.
because they see the same things that we saw. It's just we see even more evidence. I mean, we're taking into account video footage, cell phone evidence, we're taking witness statements, we're taking DNA evidence, ballistic evidence, all this stuff we're combining. So what I'm telling you is we've got all these small pieces of evidence, and all it's going to take is for this kid, the other one, or somebody else that knows about this to come in and say, this is who did it. And one of the two people that was there is close to breaking. The other one, next time he gets hooked up to the back of a police car, what's he gonna say? I can solve a murder. And he's gonna put his spin on it. Not y'all's spin. Okay, he's gonna put his spin on it. But he's gonna tell us who pulled the trigger, because it's beneficial for him. The other kid wants to do what's right because he's eating his heart up. It's ripping his soul out. The other one, he's gonna do it to protect himself next time he gets arrested. He's gonna give it up. No doubt. So one way or the other, one of those two dudes, in the very near future, is going to say who pulled the trigger. All right? One of them is going to put his own spin on it. The other one is like, yeah, that's where we're at. And all it's going to take is it's going to be that one eyewitness or that one witness that knows what happened to come forward and put a name in front of us, put a face in front of us. And then we've got all this evidence pointing towards Anderson's. That one little thing is going to be all it takes, okay, to lock somebody up. And because nobody from, and I'm just going to say the other side because you're saying it wasn't you, nobody from the other side is stepping forward and saying, you know what, yeah, these guys were coming to our house. They already threatened us one time before, held a gun to Mama's head. They're on live, talking about what they're going to do to us when they get there. And we see them, and they're actually coming through the cut towards our house. So yeah, we had to do something. We had to do something right then before they hurt us, before they hurt Mama, before they hurt little Danny. You see what I'm saying? Nobody from your side is saying that. It's coming forward and saying, yeah, I had no other choice, So is that justifiable? Yeah, could be.
The two witnesses that the officer just mentioned were Joshua's friends who were with him on the live stream, and their testimonies were crucial in piecing together what happened leading up to the killing, which is as follows. Hours before the live stream, the two friends were attacked by Danquez. These two then went to Joshua to seek help, who was enraged after hearing about the assault and consequently planned to head to the Anderson residence to get revenge. Initially, they had armed themselves with a firearm, but Joshua repeatedly expressed that he did not wish to use it and would rather fight physically. They would then cross the parking lot of Bethel AME Church to get to Danquez's house. It was here that Danquez ambushed Joshua and killed him, while the two friends were lucky enough to escape. And knowing that all of this was captured live, Danquez will slowly begin to realize the kind of situation he has landed himself in.
Y'all got a live video, y'all gonna see me mitigate himself as join. Y'all gonna see that on God, y'all gonna see that, because that's what it say when you join somebody live.
Yeah, it says that. It says Mr. Getty himself has joined. It says that. You were on the live.
So it's
Your brother says, little Danny says that you were home on Tuskegee, that y'all were on the live. Y'all watched it. Y'all saw these guys come into your house talking about all the things we've been talking about, what they were going to do to y'all. It's you and little Danny there, okay? Little Danny's in there crying and saying, didn't have no choice. They was coming to get us.
I know I was.
Yeah, you were at Tuskegee.
Y'all can prove to me that I was at Oak Tree House.
Brother, I don't need to prove it to you. I told you this coming in, and you think I'm lying to you. There's some white 40-something-year-old cop that don't care. I don't want you to go down in burning flames for this and not graduate this year and not go and get your trade school degree, learn how to weld, and make all kinds of money. I don't want that to happen. Okay? I've told you everything about, you saw that live. You don't need me to explain to you what was on the live. You know that that guy and his friends were coming to do business.
On nobody Instagram live. I wasn't on nobody live.
So Danny is lying? Or am I lying?
If you seen Mr. Get himself join somebody live, you gotta show me that, because I didn't join nobody live. I don't even follow these people. I was like, what? Ain't no way you see me join that live.
Do you not see the olive branch that we've been offering you and your brothers all day long? That olive branch being these people were coming to hurt you, so you had to do something that was justifiable? Do you not see that?
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. I'm not. No, I'm not. Because I don't know what y'all talking about. I understand what you're saying. You're saying, like, oh, somebody come to your house, do something to y'all gotta defend yourself.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Self-defense. I know what you're talking about.
Right.
I know what you're talking about.
We're not trying to hard time you. We're not trying to say that you did some premeditated murder because you had a beef with these people. These people had a beef with y'all, a serious beef. You know? Knowledge don't come to your house one time. Now knowledge and friends coming to your house a second time. Oh, why? Why are they coming to the house? I'll tell you why they're coming to the house. Because knowledge got locked up for what he did to your mama. And they got to get retaliation for knowledge so they can prove that they're hard. You know? And all that other junk, all that other shit they're talking. That's why they're coming there to the house. And they're gonna do what knowledge did. Except this time, they're talking about bringing fire. They're talking about hurting people. They're talking about everything else.
We gonna move. They ain't gonna know where we at. We gonna call y'all. That's what we got y'all for.
For whatever reason.
He won.
And it's probably because you didn't think there was enough time. And hey, guess what? You might have been right. There wasn't enough time.
For what?
That you had to go out there and take care of it. You had to protect Danny. You had to protect the house. You had to protect your mama. And anybody else would have got caught up in that. So you stepped up because Daniel wasn't there. You was the only one.
Shortly after this conversation, the detectives leave to get another statement from Danquez's brother, Danny. This would prove to be the most important testimony in this case, as Danny gives a full recollection of what happened.
How old is he?
Allegedly, both he and Danquez were at their house when Danny noticed the live stream from Joshua. Soon, he shared it with Danquez, who immediately left the house saying he was going to protect his family when he heard Joshua reference being armed. After he left, Joshua was killed and Danquez did not return home until the next day. This leads investigators to two important conclusions. One, Danquez lied to them about being at his friend Trey's house, and they now have undeniable proof of that. Two, if he really stated that he was going to protect his family and actively sought out Joshua, this would mean there was intent to kill or harm. This certainly does not help Danquez's story of self-defense, as two detectives return to confront him with these new findings.
The reason that I just went out there is because Danny was sitting there with your mom. Just opened up a whole lot more. All right?
A one?
No, I said he opened up a whole lot more. You and Danny and Daniel, even after this happened, y'all talked about it. And y'all were going to tell the truth about what happened. Because you realized that these guys were coming over there to do harm. Last minute, y'all got scared.
Scared of what?
Scared that you're going to get in trouble for something. And that's what you're scared of now.
How you get in trouble for something you didn't do?
Brother, we are way past that. If you want, I promise you, if you want, we can get up out of this interview room right now. And you're going to get charged. Okay? That's not a threat. I'm just telling you that everything that your brother has told us and everything that we know, okay? I don't need to go over it again, okay? But everything that Danny tells us is backed up, all right, by evidence we already have. Starting with you being locked on. Starting with us knowing that you're not at Fort Trey's house when this happens. Okay? Certain details that he gave about what you told him occurred. I'm not going to tell you what those details are because I want you to tell me. And that's not me trying to pull the wool over your eyes. Certain details that Danny gave about things that you told him occurred, we know to be true.
What did I do?
Here's what he
You
said.
shot somebody.
You
is what
shot
you
and
did.
killed somebody. You shot and killed somebody. Plain and simple. Your options are, tell us what happened, because we've seen the live. We can't claim self-defense for you. Okay? or you want to go down the first-degree murder route and spend the rest of your life in prison. Those are your two options. But you're not helping yourself because you think you're in here trying to be hard and you think you can deny it. You think you can deny it, but you can't.
I think I'm trying to be hard.
It's not hard. I know it's not. I know that you're tore up, and I know that you're scared. It's not necessarily you trying to be hard. It comes off that way, but I know from talking to you that you're scared and that you're tore up about what you had to do, all right? You're lying to us now. You were not at Fort Trey's house. You weren't at Fort Trey's house, and you were watching the live, okay? We can start right there. You've been lying to me about that forever. It's starting to make me feel like I'm not very good at my job, and that hurts my feelings. And please don't hurt my feelings, and don't insult my intelligence by continuing to lie to me and tell me that you're at Fort Trey's house. I've already told you, Fort Trey has got another guy over at his house, and he don't care. He don't care about you anymore.
You think I care if Fort Trey care about me?
I don't know. Probably not.
You should
All I'm
care
saying
if
is
he's your only alibi.
all I'm saying is he's not alibying you.
No, he's trying to make.
He's not alibying you. That's the point.
Your brother's not alibying you either. He's saying that you were there in the house.
You can clearly see Danquez begin to contemplate telling detectives everything. For now, he only needs one final push to make him go over the edge. What Danquez doesn't anticipate, however, is that this push wouldn't come as cold, hard evidence, but in the form of a person.
Is that his mom?
Look, you can have a seat. That's fine.
Better.
This is Danquez's mother, Stephanie, who has just been informed of the situation surrounding Danquez.
These people already know. When they found out, I do not know. They ain't telling me. Okay, on the video, they seen the threats. They said, we finna come do whatever. We got guns coming to hurt, whatever, at 5. Okay, that's my address. If you was going to defend yourself, us, or whoever, they can look at it that way, or they can look at it as, when y'all seen them on the video saying what they was going to do, why y'all ain't tell y'all mama for y'all mama to get the police on the scene. But the lady that just walked me down to smoke a cigarette, she said, ma'am, how fast things was moving. She said we probably wouldn't have made it there on time.
Can you tell him what Danny said? Because I don't think he trusts what
Yeah.
you're saying.
Who's on?
He was saying, that when he seen, Ooh was saying when, the live video, cause she told Ooh that we watched the live video. She said, Ooh, I seen y'all on there watching the live video. And when y'all seen it and they said they was gonna do this and do that, and they was asking, Ooh, what did your brother do then? They was asking him questions, and, Ooh was telling it. That I seen my brother leave. I didn't see my brother leave with no gun, but I seen my brother leave. And he was saying something about, did he go to AP? She was asking him, did he go to AP or did he go down the road? I mean, like, I'm trying to find out, and I don't even know.
I'm trying to find out.
Okay.
And my thing is, Ben, I'm thinking you was in the AP.
No.
Hold on, chat. So why is it taking me here? Who just joined, man? Who just joined? Hold on. Let me get back to the video for you. Hold on. Stay right there.
What it is.
Bitter. My thing is, as of being a mother and as of being a mama and a woman, if I wasn't even your mama, when them people said that, you knew if y'all would have brought that to my attention, I would have had the police find out. You knew it. Now tell them that you know if we would have showed out on that video, y'all. What? Every officer on the force would have been over there.
Here's the thing: is
Not quick
your
enough,
brother
bro.
sitting in a room, Danny sitting in a room with your mama, said that Dan Quest wasn't at Fort Trey's house. Is that not what he said? Is that not what he said? Danny said that Dan Quest was home, right? He wasn't. Dan Quest is saying, I wasn't home, I was at Fort Trey's house. Fort Trey's house.
Who trying to tell me that you was in the room? I say, I ain't see my baby here.
Exactly.
I say, I did not see him
Well,
here.
first off, you were sitting in your room.
Yeah.
We're not worried about what you saw. Did Danny tell us that he was home?
Yeah, Danny said that in the other room. He said that, and I say, ooh, I ain't see my baby, and I did not say that.
Whoever in here, man, sub up, like it up, man.
I
Yeah,
say,
we're
I
not
ain't
worried
see my
about what
baby.
you saw. We're worried about what Danny saw because you didn't know
Yeah.
anything about this until Danny sat
Until
there
it
and
was
said
over, really. You know, you didn't know any of this was going on.
No. And to find out all this, man, this shit gonna run me crazy.
Danny says I showed Dan Quez the live.
The live video.
Went in there and woke him up, showed him the live. And he's saying, no, he didn't show me any live. I wasn't at home. I was with Fort Trey.
I ain't seen.
We're not asking
So,
what he doesn't believe us that Danny told us this stuff. So
Yeah, that's what my son said. But me personally, I'm the type of person, I ain't finna lie, not even for my mama.
Oh, I know.
I didn't see
if they'd have come to
my
you,
baby there.
Okay.
if they'd have come to you, I know you would have called them.
Yeah.
I know that you would have, and he knows that you would have too.
So do you think
They didn't come to you.
Danny's lying, saying that he went down there to defend y'all?
I don't know about that issue right
No,
now.
do you think Danny would lie and try to say his brother went down to defend them?
Well, I think Danny
He's
was
trying to
lying.
say that Danny would lie and point at his brother as a shooter to defend you guys.
No, I won't think he would lie, but I think, if anything, he would, try to save him. So I think that's the truth, what he's saying or whatever, but I ain't see my baby there.
Stephanie is likely not trying to defend Danquez here, but rather genuinely confused about whether he was home. The truth is that Danquez was at home, as supported by statements from both Danny and Daniel, as the detective will explain.
The only thing that we're asking you at this point is to stop lying to us about being at Fort Trez's house. Stop lying to us about watching the live, because Danny said you watched the live. He said you were at home, okay? Danny believes that they were coming to do harm. I'm telling you that I'm watching the video, and they look like they're coming to do some harm. All right, did you watch the video?
I haven't shown you
Okay,
yet.
when you watch the video, you're going to say, oh, those guys are coming to do some harm.
Y'all clearly.
You don't need to see the video because you've already seen it, bro. You've already seen it. That's the
I
thing.
hope we're gonna
Still
show your
trying
mom.
to act
Yeah.
like he
But
hasn't
I said,
seen it.
Listen, hey, Dan Quest, your brother Danny said that you already saw it, okay?
Let me ask you this.
Go
If
ahead.
he go ahead and say that they was threatening me and they seen the guns or whatever, and I went down there and boom, bam, then what?
Listen, we're not going to put words into his mouth,
Mhm.
okay? We have literally extended the olive branch as far as we can extend it and said that, the guys are making threatening comments. They're saying they're going to hurt people, just like I told you before. I'm assuming, because I wasn't in there, but I'm assuming that Danny said that it was threatening, right? And Danny said that he felt like it was something that, I don't know, justified or something like that. Only he can tell us what he felt if he was scared by what he saw. Only he could tell us exactly what he did step by step and whether or not he felt like that was his only choice. He's the only person that can tell us that.
Mhm.
And this isn't a case of, well, he just needs to admit to something that he didn't do and just say that he felt like he had to do it. The evidence is pointing at him. His own brother's pointing at him. I'm gonna assume that, given everything that's happened here today, because it's just like Danny said, the three brothers got together and talked about this the next day, right? And they were saying, well, we just go to the police and tell them what happened, and then they kind of chickened out at the last minute and got scared, right? So I would almost assume that if we went back to Daniel and said, this is what Danny said, this is what we know, this is what your mom says, that even Daniel's gonna be like, yeah, I wasn't there, but that's what they told me happened. We talked about going to the police, but backed out at the last minute.
And I never knew what happened to this day here.
Yeah, I know. If you didn't know all this, you'd have called us and you'd have drug them all in here and said, tell them the truth.
I call about everything else.
So,
you thought when that dude put that gun to my head, I was gonna go call y'all and then get me a gun and go shoot up?
I'm glad that you called. So I think that even Daniel's going to come in and he can at least say what they talked about after. I'm kind of at the point right now where, and I think we all are, where it's just like we told you, this thing goes one of two ways. We got to get over that hump. He's going to have to start giving us some detail about what happened. And this is the thing, is he's been sitting here saying that I was at Trey's house for so long and saying that I never saw the live video and I wasn't at home for so long. He's going to have to give details to prove that he was actually there.
And matter of fact, I thought this dude was already talked to the investigators and had to clear up that Quest was with him to his house.
Yeah.
He wasn't.
No. So,
Put your and tell them that they just think.
Your own brother said you were home, and you left after seeing the video to go defend you.
yeah, it's not.
That's what we're telling you.
And again, I'm not. I know that you're not trying to be hard.
The crazy part is, they're actually acting like he's not gonna go to jail if he says he went to defend himself.
I know that you went through.
Tell y'all self-defense or first-degree murder.
Yeah.
I'll tell y'all something I don't know, bro.
Billy, you better watch your mouth.
You still been doing, look, I ain't even doing
No, because for number one, when they came to the house, they told me that the videos. Now, see, I don't think not one time these people try to railroad you. What I think right now is they trying to see if you come out with that information and if it matches up to a self-defense thing.
Y'all already got information. Why y'all still asking me questions?
Because we can't claim self-defense for you. How many times have I told you that? You can only do that for yourself. Yeah, that's the other option.
Let's don't even worry about that right now, okay?
Y'all said that, but
listen, that's a potential, okay? That's a potential, because right now the only person saying that they think this, what we think from watching the video don't necessarily matter as much as what y'all think from watching the video. Your brother says that, it was kind of a scary situation, they're making threats, and maybe Mama just needs to watch the video. You don't need to watch the video because you've already seen the video.
You keep telling me I've seen the video.
Yeah, I keep telling you that. So, that's the thing, is we're not messing around with you. You know the video exists. You know you watched it. Your own brother said that you watched it. Now, I don't know how much of it you saw. I'll give you that.
Y'all want my mom in here instead of Danny?
What is that now?
I asked my brother to come in here. Y'all want my mom now.
You want Danny to come in here?
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that to Danny. You know why I'm not going to do it to Danny? Because Danny's broken up about what he had to say.
For the rest of the questioning, Danquez refuses to cooperate with investigators as their attempts to question him are only met with silence. But the detectives have one last tactic left, a tactic that will make Danquez do a complete 180 and give a full confession.
All right, I need you to come over here. Have a seat.
I can walk around or something?
Nope.
Don't put your hands behind your back.
You're not giving me any other choice. I've been trying to help you up in here this whole time, trying to help you.
I'm gonna arrest it?
Right now, you are being detained under suspicion of homicide.
I gotta talk to the state.
I gotta call the state attorney now.
And they can tell if you're being arrested.
I was trying to get your statement before I did this.
Well, you just went outside to talk to my mom and you just came back and just did this.
Yeah, your
Yeah.
mom's leaving.
Your mom's
Late
leaving.
for-
What?
Are you ready to talk
What?
and tell the truth about what happened? So I can, when I make that call, I can
Good
actually
chat was good.
argue for a self-defense.
What we watching, bro? He killed somebody, and the dude he killed was on IG Live with it.
Defense or not?
I think you've given him enough chances.
I agree.
All right, you might want to scoot your butt forward a little bit.
You think you get me? Come on, bro. So what? So now
I'm trying to help you from hurting your hands. Scoot your butt
I'm
forward.
trying to ask you
There you
something.
go.
What?
So keep saying what's gonna happen next, bro.
I'm about to go call the state attorney right now and tell them everything we got.
Then what's gonna happen?
And then they'll decide on what charges to charge you with, without a statement from you.
Well, they had a statement. They just-
Well, yeah, without.
What does that mean?
That means what they say is what's gonna happen. I was trying to get a statement from you to tell them.
All right, let's go and call them.
So why you leaving, though?
I'm going to call the state attorney's office.
Listen.
What? You gonna talk? You gonna actually talk with the truth this time?
You just took my mom out there to go tell her that you gonna come in here with this?
Yeah.
I just told your mom exactly what's happening, and she's done. She's going home. She has asked us to drive her home. I don't know what else you want, ma'am. They gave you every chance in the world to talk to them.
Why you still trying to leave?
Are you ready to talk? I'll go get my folder and I'll come right back and you ready to talk.
Y'all just listen, bro.
Listen to what?
Now he want him to listen.
I'll sit down for 5 minutes. If you ain't started talking the truth, then I'm going to make that phone call.
Bro, that's gonna lock me up, bro.
I was trying not to. How long did it take before I put that on you? Because I'm trying to get the truth out of you.
Bro.
That's what I'm trying to not happen.
Y'all talking about self-defense, bro. I didn't know what that self-defense, bro. I'm gonna have to go in there and sit and wait, bro.
No.
Y'all gonna take me straight to the county, bro.
So I'm sitting here, I'm giving you 5 minutes before I walk out and go call the state attorney's office. If you start talking with the truth,
So
I'll go call them and I'll have an actual statement and I can make the argument of self-defense for you.
So I'm not going to the county.
I don't know until I call the state attorney's office. Right now, you're being detained on suspicion of homicide.
I don't know what.
Are you going to talk and with the truth this time?
Listen.
So I can make that argument for you, or not?
Listen. You to my people, to myself.
Did you intentionally go and try to kill somebody in cold blood because that's all you want to do is kill somebody and walk away?
No.
Okay.
So
So what you did is you defended your house. A threat was coming to your house. What we call in law enforcement a credible threat was coming to your house. You knew they had fire. You knew that they've already come. Someone in their friend group has already come to your house a month before and held a gun to your mom's head. You knew what they were coming to do.
A gun to my dude's head is crazy, though.
And you wanted to stop them before they got to your mom and your brother.
But you don't gotta rush me, though. You don't gotta rush me. You don't gotta rush me, bro. So
Well then tell me the truth.
Immediately after this confrontation, Danquez requests some time alone. Clearly, putting him in handcuffs had pushed him to his psychological edge, and by the time another detective enters the room, he would be willing to start from the very beginning.
Okay, this is what I gotta ask you. With or without talking, am I going home tonight?
I don't know. All right. At what point did you start seeing the video? What were they doing, or could you tell where they were?
No, I can tell where they were, but I knew they were somewhere close.
Okay. So who could you see in the video?
But it's not going live. I know that's on my put this gun right here. Let me see that gun out that bad. I'm finna do this, finna shoot the house up, finna kill this and that, finna do all this. That's it.
Do you remember seeing a gun?
Not really.
Okay. What do you remember seeing when they were talking about that?
Yo, they just trapped him, bruh. He didn't see anything, bro. Hold on, it might get slow for him.
I think it. Y'all got a lie? Y'all seen gun in the lie?
Honestly, I don't remember if I see the gun, but I remember what they were doing. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Do you remember what they were doing when he was saying that? You remember who was saying that?
They were just walking. They were just walking.
Okay. So he says, take this, and then what does he do?
They were just doing a lot of talking.
Can you get descriptive or what?
I mean, I remember him doing something when he says, take this.
Like, did he pass him a message?
All right, what is he
or something?
talking about?
Oh, the gun.
Okay. What does he do with the gun?
don't know. Either I don't know. Either had it in his hand. I don't know.
Okay. So when he says take this, can you tell where he's at? Okay, but you know that he's talking about a gun, you said. Okay. What did he say as far as what he was gonna do and where he was gonna go and stuff like that? Walk me through that.
You asked me what he do and say.
Well, what he was saying about where he was going and what he was gonna do.
Oh, he was like, I'm finna go to 5. So I'm coming to the main house.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that, or something this and that.
Okay, and is that your address?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you know how he knows where y'all live? Okay. Was that a surprise to you that he knew where you guys live?
Probably, he probably knew from his mama.
Okay.
About everybody just, not everybody don't know where we live at, but it's just like, it's right there on the first street.
Okay. All right, so he's saying he's gonna come there, that he's gonna fire off and stuff like that. He's talking about the guns. He says, here, take this. He's got 2 guys with him, okay? Where are you at when you're seeing this?
In the house.
Okay, where in the house, though?
My room,
Okay, you share your room with anybody?
my brother,
Which brother?
my little brother.
Okay, so Danny, right? Okay. Which one of you noticed the video first?
My brother.
Okay, Danny did. Was he on his phone or a tablet or a computer? Or how did he see it? Phone. Okay. Did he start showing you the video, or did he tell you to pull it up, or how did that happen?
Nah, it was just like, they just went live, and I guess my brother joined it.
Okay, so he starts watching it? Okay. Do you know at what point in that video he started seeing it?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So he starts seeing it, he shows it to you. You remember the 3 of them were walking, they're talking about coming to your house, giving your address. Did they say who they were coming to target?
They said they were coming for Daniel. They were like, oh, we're coming for Daniel, we're coming for this and that.
Considering Danquez's horrible storytelling skills, this entire situation becomes difficult to visualize. However, that whiteboard isn't just a prop in this interrogation room, so follow along closely as this detective is about to quite literally paint the picture for us.
See if I can find a marker real quick, because I'm a visual person. I don't know about you.
I'm going to the county tonight.
What's that?
I said I'm going to the county tonight.
I don't know. We're gonna tell the state what we're talking about. It's gonna be up to them. All right, so your house is right here. This is your road. This is a little cut that goes over to the church parking lot, right? All right, and I'll take you out of that so that you can show me, okay?
This is the road.
Yeah, like this is the road, this is the little cut. So there's like the trees over here, right? And then this is the parking lot. So like Orange Avenue's up here and Wanish is over here. Does that look right to you?
This my house. This the road to go down to the church.
Yep.
So you right here.
Yeah, so like, I know this isn't like to scale, you know, it's not like Google Maps. So let's say that the last house is right here. You know which house I'm talking
I
about?
ain't even think about it for real. Bro killed him at a church. Is crazy work, dude.
Okay. And then this is all the woods. So when you first see them, where are you at?
Right here.
Okay. Like right by that gate, kind of?
I'm just, I'm coming out the house, walking down the road.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to make sure I don't even get. I'm just trying to make sure that my people are straight. I just make sure my people are straight.
Okay. When you say your people were straight, which people are you worried about?
My mama, and my brother.
Okay, so they stayed in the house, right?
Yeah, man.
Okay. So when you went outside, what did you think you needed to do?
Protect, self-defense.
Okay, I hear you. So when you go out there, where are you at when you first see them? That's my question. Like, where are you standing? Are you still on the road? Are you by the gate? Are you in the parking lot? Where are you at?
I'm like, once you come out the house, you just walk this way, you just walk down the road.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess they was already coming up the road. They was already coming up the road, then it was something like, I guess, shoot. I guess they was trying to shoot.
Okay, when you say he was coming up the road, which area was he in?
Coming up this, you said this the road, right? You said this the road.
Yep.
But it's like this the road.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got like little, it's like some of the rail shit to keep the cars from like whoop.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can either go this way or you can go this way.
Mm-hmm.
Then this gonna be like through the church, through all that.
Okay. So, are they in the parking lot? Are they in that little path?
Like this and like through the
Okay. And is that where you are, or is that where they are?
them. You know, like I'm like this my road.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like you got a gray house and you got that like a little pink house.
And there's, I think, one more house after that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like I'm down there like by the crib. I'm by the crib. No. See, one lie.
Before watching any further, keep in mind the fact there was not only a pause between gunshots on the live stream, but also the sound of movement. This meant that Danquez likely chased down Joshua and his two friends, waiting until he could get closer to land a fatal shot.
Wow.
So, you come up,
So he was the one
feet
chasing
behind
down.
them. What are they doing?
Just looking like they got something just in the back.
In the back? Okay. Do you mean like behind them, or?
What I like, they was behind them, like 10 feet, 15 feet behind them.
Okay.
They
But
ain't
again-
tripping, cause I know they ain't too far.
Okay.
10, 15 feet ain't too far.
No, I agree. So you're saying, on the other hand, the two of them in the back, can you tell if they have any guns or anything? Like, do you see them with a gun?
I mean, if you outside walk, you're not gonna just be like this. If
Okay.
you gonna do that, you might as well just continue to just be like, oh.
So was one of them or both of them doing that? That's what I'm asking you to explain to me.
Either one of them, either
Bro,
one.
just say yes. Like,
They were kind of far away.
Okay. So how many feet do you think you were?
Before I saw him,
Yeah.
just saying, you asked me how far I was from him when I
Yeah.
seen him.
Hmm? First time you saw him? In person, not online.
But like, I did.
Okay, from you to me? Okay, so that's maybe about 10 to 15 feet too?
That's like, if I'm standing right here,
Mm-hmm.
like, no, look, say if you standing right here, and
Mm-hmm.
you meet, and then I'm trying, you get what I'm saying?
Okay.
What you gonna do?
So what did he start doing? Tell me.
Like, trying to, I guess he was trying to do what he was trying to own it to what he was saying.
Okay, so you're saying trying to up it. Tell me what you mean by that, because I think I know what you mean.
Take a kill.
Okay.
No, that mean,
Did you think he was trying to fight you physically? Did you think he was trying to do something else? Okay, tell me what you thought and why you thought that. This is the important part, okay?
Ain't gonna lie. I just thought they were just gonna kill. They were finna come kill us, bro.
Okay. I know you talked about them having guns, saying they're gonna kill you. When you see him physically, what is he doing?
I just told you. He was trying to.
Okay, so then what you did with him fiddling around by his pants pocket?
I don't wanna say I seen, but what you doing?
Okay, so here,
Like
sit down. All right, because I'm trying to help you express what you're trying to say, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so one of his hands you're saying is down here, right? Okay. What were you concerned about being right there?
A gun.
Okay. What did you think he was doing when he put one of his hands down there?
You get a gun, try to pull it out and shoot.
Okay. And what made you think that? What happened before this that made you think that could happen?
Happened before that, it was the live video when he was saying, oh, once I come,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
That's what had me feeling like that. That what had me feeling like, bro, you gotta put, like, self-defense, bro. Protect.
Okay. So, him before saying, we've got guns, we're gonna come to your house, we're gonna shoot it up and all that. And then when you see him 10 to 15 feet away, you see his hand down by his side, and you're scared that he's going to get a gun, is what I'm hearing you say.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then what did you do?
It was like, I think they had a book bag. I think they had a book bag with guns in it.
That he's about to pull out a gun. What did you do? And why?
Protecting myself, because I was feared for my life.
Okay. How did you protect yourself? And why did you feel like that was necessary for what he was doing? You see what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
That happened because that could happen to me. That could have been me dead.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, what did you do? Because I can't put that in your mouth. Did you fist fight him?
No, man, I ain't fist fight.
Okay. So tell me what happened, and tell me why you believe that that was necessary so that you would not end up dead. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, go through that.
Because he was already talking about, he was already...
This guy can't form a sentence with over 10 words, bro. Oh my gosh, this is so hard to watch.
Talking about he was already on the live, talking about this and that, talking about you finna do this and do that.
Okay. He's saying he's gonna come to your house, he's saying he's gonna shoot it up, and then you go outside of your house and he is there, and you see him reach like he may be going for a gun, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, this is the hard part. I know this is the hard part, okay? And I'm trying to be helpful, okay? But this is part of where I can't put these words into your mouth, okay? So you know that he may have a gun and that he has already declared, I'm coming to kill you guys,
Yes, ma'am.
okay? I understand that part of it, okay? We do have to talk about your part of it to get past this, okay? All right, you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, go ahead. What did you do?
Protecting myself.
Up to this point, detectives have been able to sympathize with Danquez's
Bro does
desire
not
to
wanna
protect
say
his
he shot
family.
him.
But protection does not mean executing a teenager while standing over him. So why did Danquez do this, even when there was no immediate threat to him anymore? This is the most crucial question of this investigation, one that the detective here is determined to answer.
So I know that we talked a little bit about the casings.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you ever heard anything about how we can look at casings and figure out which guns they come from and stuff like that?
And it's like from the top.
Yeah, it's from the top, so like the firing pin. It's the cartridge casing, and that tells us, you know, which gun it came from, because there's like teeny tiny millimeters, and each one is different, so it's kind of like a fingerprint. So obviously in this one we see that all the cartridge casings were fired from the same gun. So we can tell that. I don't remember how many there were, but when I was out there, there were cartridge casings.
That's how many cases
I
there was?
don't remember how many there were. I remember there were a couple along here, and there are several right there.
So he's telling me it was more than 3 shots.
It was more than 3 shots, but here's the thing. Like, I can ask an officer who's been involved in a shooting, how many times did you shoot? And they'll say, 2 or 3. And they may have shot 6 or 7. That's totally normal, okay? You're not gonna remember how many you shot, okay? I'm not trying to call you a liar about that or anything, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
I had 4 Pringles today, man. I need
So,
to stop.
what I'm having a problem with is that in the live video, you can I can't see his hand, okay, but I believe you what you're saying, okay? The video faces forward, and the only part that you can't really see, and I'll use yours, okay, if this is the cut leading up to it, is like where the trees are, okay? He starts getting shot at way over here, and that's maybe 45, 60 feet away from where the cut is,
Yes, ma'am.
all right? In the
Yes, ma'am.
Alright. And the casings, you've seen them come out of a gun before, right? They come out the right side. And we know that these shell casings are the same as these shell casings. Which tells me that these that you fired at him while he's running away are the same here. And we hear those shots on the live after he's already down. So I know that at that point, you're not up on Orange Avenue.
That's 7 sides though.
I don't know how many it was.
Oh.
Okay. I just know that there's several. I think it was 3 standing over him. Okay. Help me understand that.
3 stand over him.
Mm-hmm.
It was like coming from where I'm coming from. He coming from where he's coming from. He was on reach for something. I got off the side. Boom. I guess I missed. I don't even shooting to kill nobody, bro. I'm just like, don't come up here, cause if you like, you trying to come up here, I'm just protecting.
But
You
at
can't.
the point, and I'm not saying that's not what you're doing, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Because I understand these. Okay? And he got hit over here, and that's when he fell down. Okay? That's while he was still running, he got hit, he falls down. Alright? What I don't understand is why you're over him, shooting him while he's down. Help me understand that.
This 1, 2, 3. 3 shots. Then once you fall. You said I was not. You said I saw him again when he was on the ground.
Yeah. Because you can hear the shots while he's already down. And we see the casings right there by him. So here I can see what's happening is that he's running, you're chasing. Okay? And he falls.
No, once. He facing. Once I see him, he can see me.
He's facing this way, and you're right here. You fire the first shot, he bolts that way. You're chasing him and shooting while he's running. And with one of those shots, he falls down to the ground. While he's down to the ground, I can say forensically, okay? Because the doctor can tell me where that bullet went in and what direction it went.
Yeah, man.
And I've got those shell casings there on scene right next to him, because remember, it comes out the gun, okay? It's gonna be in the general area where it's shot from. So that's how I can say you shot and chased, is because those casings are running too. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
And all these up here by him, and with him being shot on the ground, I know that he was shot while he was down. Why?
I thought he had a gun. I thought he was trying to kill me. I thought he was trying to kill.
Okay.
I thought he was trying to kill us.
But if he goes down, why not run this way? Why keep going? You see what I'm saying? But I don't understand. You know, I can understand a few shots while he's running away, but at the point that he's down, and he hasn't pulled a gun on you, he hasn't shot at you, I don't understand why you still think there's a threat there. If you put that into officer terms, right? Our expectations for our law enforcement officers, we wouldn't be okay with our cops doing that. Standing over somebody, shooting them like that. There's no explanation for that part. These shots up here, I totally get. This here, I don't.
It's over with. It's over
It
with.
was like not. When them shots was off, I don't think nobody was hit. I don't think nobody was hit.
What do you mean?
Like, you told me the shots
guy
that
killed somebody on
I don't think,
IG
like, the shots when, like, wasn't nobody hit.
Okay, but when he fell, it was obvious he got hit.
I don't know, maybe he could have tripped, maybe he could have got hit, I don't know.
Okay, but he's already run away from you. He's not coming to your house at that point, right? He's running away from you, and he's down. And I know that he didn't pull a gun on you. I know he didn't point a gun at you. I know he didn't shoot at you, because we only have your casings there. So that's what I don't get. That's the only thing that I have heartache over.
She is not lying about how complicated and tragic this situation is. Even an official police affidavit states that Danquez's actions could have been justified as self-defense. However, his hyper-aggression was beyond what can be classified as such.
Wow.
Danquez did not contact law enforcement, walked 500 feet to get to Joshua in the church parking lot, and then chased him another 60 feet with a gun before executing him. In fact, even with the first shot, Joshua fell to the ground, yet Danquez shot him 3 more times to finish the job. This is why he was charged with second-degree homicide and possession of a firearm by a delinquent after this interview. Danquez went on to plead no contest to the murder and was sentenced to 15 years in prison and 10 years of probation on December 1st, 2023.
15 though. 15 not bad, but dang, bro. My laptop over here overheating.
Okay, it's verbal, but see the verbal, it ends up to us
Bro,
here.
I
You know what I'm
can't
saying?
even control it right now. Hold on. It's being slow. Chill on me. Chill on me. Stay in here while I find the video. What's good with you? Tim thinks he got away with killing his friend. He didn't. Genius detective tricks killer into confessing. Did I just watch that one or no? We gonna watch this one with his friend. Tim thinks he killed his friend. Or he thinks he got away with it.
You telling me I killed somebody, man? You telling me I killed somebody, man? And I ain't killed nobody.
Here you are using his debit card. You got on his hat. Pants look the same. Shoes look the same. They are the same. That's you. You talking about? No, it's. I never used a debit card.
No way the guy
Video says you're full of
wore
crap.
his clothes.
This is Timothy Floyd, who thinks he can get away with killing his best friend, in spite of the dozens of security cameras having captured every moment of his evil cover-up.
You recognize that guy walking away from that car?
No, sir.
Do you recognize the jacket that person's wearing?
No, sir.
Is that you?
Nope.
With denial this persistent, law enforcement has their work cut out for them. How will they be able to trick a man this dismissive into making a confession as shocking as this one?
How many times you think you hit him? Did you just black out? No, I ain't black out. I hit about 4 times. Black out? No, I ain't black out. I hit about 4 times.
Wow.
On January 25th,
Did that to his
2020,
friend?
a security system protecting a vacant house in Tallahassee, Florida was triggered, alerting a local police officer to check the property. They were expecting at the most to uncover a thief, or maybe just a squatter. What they found instead was shocking. In the front yard of the house, a large object was wrapped in blankets and plastic.
Bro. I literally can't do nothing about this video lagging like this, bro.
As officers began to peel away the layers, they came face to face with the deceased body of 28-year-old Jonathan Spooner, who had been beaten to death. Johnny, as his family called him, was a vibrant, spiritual man who graduated from Florida State University with a double major in psychology and criminology. He had a wealth of friends, 7 sisters, and a family that loved him dearly, which only made the news of his death more heartbreaking and confusing for the community. Fortunately, law enforcement didn't have to look far to find their first suspect. Directly across the street from Jonathan's body was the home of 37-year-old Timothy Lee Floyd, his close friend, and also a notorious criminal. Tim Floyd had been arrested several times since the early 2000s for multiple robberies with a firearm, drug offenses, grand thefts, and burglaries. At the time of Jonathan's murder, he hadn't even been out of prison for a year from his last criminal offense. His experience, however, didn't seem to culminate in a lot of skill evading the police. After pulling security footage from Jonathan's last known locations, as well as footage from a nearby lot where his car was abandoned, officers found themselves face-to-face with Floyd, who appeared in footage with Jonathan in the beginning of the night, and later appeared in footage using Jonathan's debit card without him.
Using his debit card, though?
Police quickly requested a search warrant for Floyd's house and took him into custody. Even with plenty of evidence, they were in for one of the toughest interrogations of their careers. The footage that you are about to see was provided to us by the Tallahassee Police Department in Florida.
It's cold in this shit, man.
Yeah, I think you'll be over here. I'll see if they got like a blanket or something. It is a little chillier in here, isn't it? Or they can turn that down.
What's his shoes? Is that what they do?
Start working. Yeah, and Tim, I gotta put this on your ankle. Hey, you don't know how to turn the AC down on here? He said it's a little chilly. It's what?
It's on 90 right here. What is this?
Alright, Tim, somebody should be in here shortly. I'll try to see about the AC for you. Alright.
Mr. Floyd?
Good afternoon.
Nothing.
My name's Dan Warren, investigator of the police department. This is Investigator Kurt Bridges.
You joined that mug out there, man.
Yes, sir, we were. You remember me?
I remember you. I was sitting on the front porch looking at you.
Alright. You're right, I heard you got cold. I know this room gets freezing. I got your blanket. Alright, well, we can jump right into that. We have a search warrant for your residence, so that's why everybody's there. Judge Richardson signed it today. I got a copy that I can get to you.
What is it for?
What is the search warrant for?
Yes.
It's a reference to the, here's if you want to read it.
Okay.
That's a copy of it.
To obtain a search warrant for an investigation, law enforcement must submit an affidavit to a judge outlining their evidence to warrant a search of a suspect's property. In this case, law enforcement have more than enough probable cause. And though their list of reasons for searching Floyd's home is longer than a CVS receipt, Floyd is going to deny each and every one in ways you'll have to see to believe. Law enforcement reads Floyd his Miranda rights before the real questioning begins. Now would be a great time to ask for a lawyer, but Floyd is so confident they have no evidence against him that it doesn't even seem to cross his mind to request one.
Do you know this gentleman?
Yeah, that's Johnson.
Who is he?
Spoonie.
Spooner?
Yeah,
Okay. Who is that?
that's my friend.
Okay. How do you know him?
Facebook.
You guys are friends on
Yeah, we're
Facebook?
friends on Facebook. Then we had got good friends. Now you start giving me rides and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Johnson.
When's the last time you saw him?
Wednesday morning.
Wednesday morning?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. I mean.
Okay, that's no problem.
Sir.
So you call him Spooner?
I call him Spoonie, yeah.
All right. You said y'all met on Facebook?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's talk about how did that happen?
He said, my friend quit.
Why do people be doing that? Like, these social media friends. Like, what is that? What is that?
You just sent you a message out of the blue. Y'all had never met before or anything?
No.
Okay. So he sent you his friend request. About how long ago was that?
If you can get my phone, you can know exactly.
Okay. Is your phone at your house?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right, we can go back to that. But let's, in general terms, has it been like a month, 6 months, a year, 5 years? You know,
I
help me out.
say, I got out June. About around October, November.
About October, November?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so October, November, he sends you a friend request, you accept it. When's the first time y'all met in person? It doesn't have to be exact, man.
What about a month after that?
So about a month after? Okay, tell me about that. Where'd y'all meet?
Okay, we met at my house.
Okay, so he came to your house?
He came to my house because he was trying to sell some Adderall.
Okay, so he sells Adderalls?
Yeah, he said Adderall. He was trying to get me to get somebody to help him sell some Adderall.
Okay, so
But I told him I don't know nobody selling Adderall. I mean, buy Adderall because I don't do prescription drugs or nothing. I don't sell drugs, period.
Okay,
So,
which is a good thing, obviously.
yeah, so he left. But, you know,
Well, let's
he'll text me like 4 or 5 times a day.
He would text you 4 or 5 times a day?
Yeah.
All right, what's your phone number?
But we don't have each other's phone number.
All right, well,
So it's on Messenger.
oh, it's on Facebook Messenger. Okay, so, all right, that's what you mean by text. Oh, okay. All right. All right, well, let's go back to the first time he comes to your house. He's coming over there to see if you know anybody to help him sell some Adderalls?
Right.
Okay. Did he ask you that on Facebook first, or why come to your house to do that?
Right. He came to my house to do that because you don't talk like that on Facebook.
Okay. All right. So about how long was he there? A minute, or y'all hang out, or?
We sat down and talked about 30 minutes.
Okay.
And then he left.
All right. Do you remember that conversation at all? Or?
I sat down and talked to him. I didn't know he was gay.
Okay.
You know? So that kind of just, I was like, yeah, you got to go.
Okay.
So, and yeah.
All right. Then he left.
Right.
But then after that, you guys continued to talk. You said about 4 or 5 times a day he hit you up?
See, after that, we had got straight.
Okay.
What
would y'all talk about on a daily basis?
He'll just give me, like, encouraging words, like uplifting, things like that. I give him thumbs up, okay, you know.
Okay.
Then my car broke down.
All right. How long ago was that?
My water pump went out in around Thanksgiving.
Okay. Man, that's a bad time of year for that to happen.
Yeah.
A lot of family gatherings.
That was, I was getting, in the process of getting it fixed now. But anyway, I cashed out, I'll text him, I cash out and tell him to take me to work.
So did you pay him to take you to work?
I paid him to take me to work. I cash out. I give him like $10. Then it got to the level, right, where he was like, no, could you just let me stay the night and then we'll be straight. I was like, man, that's cool. But then it got to the point, like, he started trying to do that all the time. So I asked him, man, I said, damn, man, what, you homeless? He said, yeah. I said, man, listen, man, this is what I do for you, man. I let you stay here at least twice a week, but you ain't finna stay here all the time.
Okay. So would he stay there twice a week?
He'll stay 2 days a week.
Okay.
And then the 2 days a week, he'll take a shower, because he ain't have nowhere to bathe or nothing of that.
Jeez, okay.
Okay, and then I gave him some clothes.
Okay.
I gave him a blanket.
Okay.
I gave him some sheets.
All right, so let's talk about this. So he stays at your house twice a week. When that happens, where does he sleep? Is it the same place every time? You got a spot for him?
Yep, it's in the bedroom. It's a little mattress in my bedroom that he sleeps in.
All right, if I come in your front door, right? I come in your front door.
I'm gonna go to the right.
Go to the right.
Go all the way. It's a room with real carpet. It's a mattress in there. That's where he sleeps.
Okay, where do you sleep?
I slept in my bed.
Okay, well, which room's yours?
The one across the hall.
The room across the hall from his, or going to the left?
No, on this side is the room with the red carpet. On this side is my room.
Okay, all right. So if I walk in the door, your room's on the left.
Right.
Being on this side. If I make a right, his room's a red carpet.
Right.
And he stay there about twice a week.
Right.
Okay. See, did he leave stuff there, or?
No, he ain't did nothing there.
Okay. So he wasn't slowly moving in or nothing?
He didn't have anything. That's what I'm telling you. He didn't have nothing.
Okay.
So, look. So look. We had got an all right relationship, you know. It wasn't no sexual relationship or none of that, man. It was like a good friendship.
Okay. So he became a good friend of yours?
Yeah, he became a good friend of me, you know. So he'll text me, and I'll text him back. He'll ask me, do I need a ride to come later? He'll cash, if I ain't got no money, he'll cash out me something. If he need money, I'll cash out him. And then we got close, we got straight like that. Then he started taking me to work. Okay. Because, you know, my car messed up. Like I said, I'll catch the bus, and when I get off, he'll come pick me up. And then he asked me to stay sometimes. Sometimes it be cold as hell out there, man. So I just
Yeah, man.
It's not every day that you randomly stumble upon a person on Facebook that is willing to drive you to work, pick you up from work, and send you money whenever you need it in the name of friendship. It's worth noting that in just 6 minutes, Floyd has repeatedly tried to affirm that his relationship with Jonathan wasn't sexual, and has hinted that he disapproves of homosexuality with his statement that he
Let me find out he killed him just to keep his secret.
kicked Jonathan out when he discovered he wasn't straight. So, were they friends, or was it more? At the time of his death, Jonathan was comfortably out and proud of his sexuality. In 2018, his long-term boyfriend, who he described as the love of his life, died of a brain tumor at just 33 years old. Jonathan frequently went by the name Johnny Jackson, using his partner's last name in honor of him. In 2019, he posted that he would never date again for as long as he lived.
Okay. All right, so it sounds like y'all had a good thing going.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So when's the last time you had any communication with Spooner?
Wednesday morning.
Wednesday morning.
Yes, sir.
All right. So Wednesday morning, I've got to pull that calendar here, man, because.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened Wednesday morning.
Okay, good. Tell me what happened Wednesday
I
morning.
was sleeping on the sofa.
You sleep on the sofa Wednesday morning.
He got his check. He was happy.
His check? His check.
His check.
Okay,
He was happy.
he got his check.
He got up. He went to bounce around, yelling glory, hallelujah. Finally, Jesus, I got my check. You know?
Is this like morning time?
It's in the morning. It's
like
early,
what time?
It's early in the morning. It's around 6 o'clock, sir.
Around 6 a.m.
Yes, sir. It's around 6 o'clock, sir. So he get up. He said, man, get up, man. Let's go get some cigarettes and let's go to McDonald's. And I said, man, I'm good, man.
Okay.
You know, so this is what he do. He get on the phone and he's talking to some of the coworker.
You called a coworker?
Yeah.
Okay.
Her name was Tiffany. I remember her name. The co-worker name was Tiffany. Okay, listen, he telling her, he asking her, did he cash, she gave him some money, he cashed up her back.
Okay.
He cashed up her back, and they was talking, boom, 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 boom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, boom. Then, he said, man, come on, man, let's go to McDonald's, something like that. I'm gonna give you 20 off and let me stay there and shit like that.
Okay.
I said, man, come on. So first we go to Circle K.
Right.
First we go to Circle
So
K.
you went with him to Circle K that morning?
Yes, sir.
All right, then what happened?
And then he went to the bank, at Capital City Bank, and he got me $20.
Capital City Bank. Where that one at?
That's on Adams Street.
Is that where he banked at?
I don't know where he banked at.
Okay, so why was he throwing $20 your way?
Because he said, because I didn't stay there.
I thought you let him stay there in turn for the ride.
But he'll still give it to me. That's why I want you to get my phone, man, so you can understand what I'm saying, man.
Okay. All right. So they don't make a whole lot of sense, but okay, because you also paid him for gas too, right?
Yes,
so you
sir.
let him stay there,
Yes,
and
sir.
now he's just throwing money your way. But
That's the type of person he is, though.
he was a good guy.
He's a good guy.
Okay.
That's just the type of person he is, because he know that I get paid on Friday, and it's middle of the week, it's Wednesday, and he know I really ain't got nothing.
You get paid every Friday?
I get paid every Friday.
For bonus?
For bonus.
Okay.
And then give me, like I just said, I know him and he'll know me.
Sure. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. So was it a loan or was he giving you that 20?
I guess he was just giving it to me.
Well, what did he say when he gave it to you?
He was like, man, you good. You asked me, did I need some more? I was like, no.
Did he only get $20 or did he get more?
No, he just got 20.
Okay. So he goes, he gets you up. He's happy. He gets his paycheck. Y'all go to McDonald's. He gets some hot cakes. He's buying for you.
Right.
Then he goes over to the bank.
The Gap City Bank.
Capsule Bank.
Yes, sir.
And he goes there for no other reason, just to get you that 20.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah, he's a generous guy. All right, so where do you guys go after that Capsule City
Go
Bank?
back to my house. I go back to my house. He said, can I take a shower before I go to work?
Okay.
I said, go ahead, man.
All right.
And then he called his another co-worker.
Called another coworker.
I don't know what her name was, but he was asking her, did she need a ride to work?
Okay.
And then he was on the phone for a minute, boom.
Okay.
Then he told me, he said, man, I'm finna go to Walmart. No, he said he wanted to get a haircut first.
Haircut for work? What time do you normally go to work?
Like, 9.
Where you gonna go get a haircut for 9?
So, you can get there's a couple places you can go. This
Okay.
is around like 7 o'clock.
Okay.
This is around like 7 o'clock. He said, we're gonna get a haircut for work. He said he need to go to Walmart. And he said he gotta go get his brother.
Okay.
He said he let his brother hold the car. And that was it.
He's gonna let his brother hold on to his car.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What do you mean now? What does that mean?
He let his brother borrow his car. He let a lot of people borrow his car.
Okay. So, will you say that was it? Like, he just bounced, or what happened? Did his brother come there and pick up the car? Explain that.
He just left.
Despite being called out 3 separate times for his story not adding up, Floyd remains confident in what he's telling law enforcement. After all, in his mind, he's done a good job of covering up his tracks. Well, aside from leaving the body directly across the street from his house, and having Jonathan's debit card in his wallet.
And y'all are hitting each other every day.
Yes, sir.
So,
But he
if we get that phone, your phone, we leave text, y'all are talking every day.
Yes, sir.
All right, and that's normal for y'all, every single day.
Yes, sir. So when I stopped hearing from him, it wasn't normal.
When you what?
When I stopped hearing from him.
When did you stop hearing from him?
You was definitely being... You was definitely up to no good with him.
Wednesday night.
Wednesday night. Was he supposed to come back Wednesday night?
Nah.
No, what?
He wasn't supposed to, but it just ain't right for me not to hear from him. Cause like every day he was like...
You sent a message asking what's up?
Yeah.
Okay. He text you back?
Nope.
He didn't say nothing?
Nope. Thursday either. Or Friday.
No text, no nothing?
Nope.
He come around again to get him a shower or anything?
Nope.
That's last
And
time?
he had dropped the debit card.
What do you mean he dropped his debit card?
That's what I said. He dropped his debit card.
Where at?
At my house on the porch.
He dropped his...
He's so confident in his weak lies too, bro.
debit card
Yes,
at
sir.
the house on your porch?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You still got it? Is that the
I
house?
picked it up.
Okay. You hold on to it for
Yes,
him?
sir.
Did you text him, hey man, I got your debit card?
Nope.
Why would you do that?
Because I wait for him to come back. I know I'm gonna hear from him.
Well, you worried about him, right? You're like, hey man, what's up? Where you at? I got your debit card.
Yes, I asked him.
You asked him
where he was at.
You asked him where he was at?
Yeah, because he was supposed to come back.
So,
I know he was coming back.
well, when he left, did he like pick a day that he was coming back for this like twice a week deal y'all got going on?
No, I know. You know I'm going to work. See, like I said, we gotta understand. If you get my phone, you'll understand me more.
Okay, and that may be something
That's
that may be something we can work on, Mr. Floyd. But so I'm just trying to understand. So
that's what I really want.
He leaves Wednesday, so he's at that house. He leaves Wednesday. I heard what you say about him going. He drops the debit card.
Right.
You send him a message saying, "Hey man, concerned about you. Hey man, where you at?"
Right.
Did you do that every day?
Yes, sir.
Every single day.
Yes, sir.
You message him, "Hey, where you at? Where you at?"
Yes, sir.
Did you do it today?
No, I ain't do it today.
Okay, so not every day. How about yesterday?
I ain't do it. I seen him on the news.
You saw him on the news?
Yeah, I seen you with that.
Okay. All right, so what's the last day you did it?
Huh?
What's the last day you did it that you sent a message to?
It was late Friday, man.
Friday. So you see him on the news when you saw him?
I seen him on the news. No matter of fact, I seen him on Facebook.
On Facebook?
Yeah.
What did you see on Facebook?
I was checking his page and I seen he was missing.
So it was missing?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be a reason to text him even more?
But listen. Remember I told you he was finna go to Madison? He said he was finna leave everything and go to Madison.
No, you didn't say that. You said that he had gone to Madison the weekend before. You said he took the shower. You said he was going to go to work. You said he was going to get a haircut. And then he was going to go to Walmart. You didn't say he was going back to Madison.
Okay, listen. He said he wanted to leave and just go to Madison, period.
Oh,
He was tired of everything around here, and he just wanted to up and leave and just go to Madison. But, see, I wasn't concerned about him, though.
Sure.
Because I know he all right.
Well, just to be fair, that's different than you say him going to Walmart, get his toiletries, getting his haircut so it looks good
That's
for
what he was
work.
doing with. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so because if I'm going to get my haircut so it look good for work, I ain't going to skip out on work and bounce over to Madison.
But listen to me. I understand what you're saying.
I'm just trying to
but
understand.
I don't know if he be like, because he's crazy like that sometimes. He'll just flip out like that.
Like, he'll just skip work sometimes?
I ain't never known him to skip work, though. I ain't never known him to skip work. I know he didn't like it.
Okay. Well, tell me more about when you say he's crazy like that. What you mean?
Sometimes, like, he'll get on them pills.
On what, the Adderall pills he was
Adderalls,
selling?
yeah,
What else?
he'll get on them.
He doing anything else?
What's the one that started with a V?
V?
The ones you snort.
Alright, yeah.
He does them too. Valium, Vicodin.
Yeah, even my vacuum.
Yeah.
So the prescription pills.
Yeah,
is his thing.
he does them.
Okay, so he does them sometimes. Was he doing them when he was at your house Wednesday?
No.
He wasn't doing them Wednesday. So he wasn't acting crazy because of the pills Wednesday.
He wasn't.
He seemed alright.
But he had pills though.
Okay.
So
All right.
You get my phone, you can see anything that you want to know about him, about what been going on. Cause he telling me everything, man. If you get my phone, I'll put it up right now for you.
Okay. And your phone is where?
It's at my house.
Where in the house?
It was right on the sofa.
Right by the sofa. Okay, like I said, we can work on that. I want to take you on that.
I want you to get my phone because I want to get the fuck out of here, man.
Perfect. And I can appreciate that, Mr. Floyd, because the sooner we can get past you, if you got nothing to do with this, the sooner we can move on and, find out what happened to your friend.
I ain't got nothing to do with this shit, man. Hell no.
Okay, so he's last there Wednesday. I'm glad you got his debit card. What was he wearing when he left your house Wednesday?
What was he wearing? I gave him I'm gonna say without everything I gave him again. I gave him a blanket, a sheet, because he was cold. He ain't had nothing. When he was in the car, he ain't had nothing to work with him. I gave him a blanket, a sheet. I think my blanket was red. Yeah, I gave him a red blanket because I didn't want to give him my comforter.
Okay.
My comforter that my mom gave me, I didn't want to give him that.
So what about the blanket?
What about it?
You said you gave him a blanket, a
I
sheet?
gave him a blanket, a sheet.
What did blanket look like?
It was red.
Okay, so the red blanket. What else you give him?
A blanket, sheet. I gave him
Oh, I'm sorry. What's the sheet look like?
the sheet I got on my bed.
Is it a sheet that you got on your bed?
Yeah.
Okay.
It look like the sheets I got on my bed.
Well, I'll be honest, I haven't been in your house, sir. So what's your sheets look like, man?
I think they got flowers on.
You got some flower sheets?
Yeah, flowers. Cause I
Like roses or something?
Cause I got 3 of them.
You got 3 of them?
Yeah, so I got 3 of them, so I gave him one.
Like what color what color flowers? They like roses, they like bright red, what we talking about?
No, they ain't bright red, they like pink, really.
Okay, so you got some pink flower sheets.
Right.
Okay.
So he can lay on the bed, with me.
Okay, so he made him on a bed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So they're at your house on his bed, the sheets you gave him?
Yeah, but when he ain't eat, but he can take it with him when he don't stay with me. Cause he had got another house.
Okay, so he took those sheets with him?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're not at your house on his bed?
No.
Okay, I say his bed, the room you lay in sleep.
No, it's not in there right now. No.
Oh, okay.
He took it with him.
All right. Well, we went from what he was wearing to you telling us some sheets.
Suspects who are guilty will often provide more information than what is needed in order to appear like they're being helpful or in an attempt to cover their tracks. In this case, Floyd is doing both. The blanket and sheets that he has randomly brought up are what law enforcement discovered Jonathan's body wrapped in. This information had not been given to the public at the time of the interrogation.
Well, why the heck did he end up across the street?
Tell me.
I'm trying to pick your brain. You're there. You have this good relationship with him. He stayed in your house twice a week. He was last there Wednesday. You helped me out.
Well, listen, man.
What you think he was doing over there?
I actually don't know. I don't know.
Because you gotta admit, it's strange he's right across the street from your
I
house.
understand that, man. But like I said, man, when I left to go to work 3 o'clock that morning, there wasn't nobody across that street, man.
Video lagging crazy. My laptop overheating, bro. Hey, I ain't even gonna lie. Whoever you are that just joined, I suggest you go watch a YouTube video instead of watching my video lag right now.
When I came back 7 o'clock, it still wasn't nobody across that street. So,
Where you went to work at?
at Temple Israel,
Where is that?
at preschool,
That's you.
And then sub up if you like the video.
doing janitorial. It wasn't nobody across that street, man.
We need your help, though, Mr. Floyd, because I like pictures. Pictures kind of help show the story. It's one thing to be told something, it's something different to actually see it. You agree?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, let's talk about his car. His car was found kind of close to your house and the house where he was found.
Okay.
It was found up the road. All right. Yeah, our printer is absolute crap, but you recognize that guy walking away from that car?
No, sir.
Do you recognize the jacket that person's wearing?
No, sir.
Never seen anything like that before?
No, sir.
Okay. And that bright yellow, I mean, it looks like a freaking highlighter. That would definitely stick out, right?
Nope.
You agree?
Yes, sir.
Did Spooner ever have a jacket like that? You ever see him anything like that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I ain't never seen
Do you have anything like that?
No, I don't own nothing like that.
Okay. Is that you?
Nope.
That's definitely not you.
Definitely ain't me.
100%.
100.
Okay. I got another question for you, man. Yeah, like I said, big on pictures. Helps me out. Where'd that come from?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Nope.
Well, we pulled it from your trash can this morning. Inside your trash bag was stuff with your name on it, your beer bottles. So,
It's not mine.
Mr. Floyd,
I didn't even research.
that's not going to go well for you, man. Listen, I know you've been locked up before. I know you don't want to do it again, but listen, I need to know the truth. I don't. Let's talk for 2 seconds. 2 seconds. That's it, please. I will respect you. I want to hear what you have to say, but just listen to me. All right. I have a lot of evidence in this case. A lot of things I want to talk to you. I ain't going to throw it all down. Some of it I'm going to do to test you, see what you're going to be straight with me. I know what happened to Spooner. I want to know why. I want to listen. This is just a small piece. You telling me that this right here, and you have no idea why it was in your trash can? Oh, your trash can. He's found across the street. He's last at your house. Last place that he was at before you said he left. His car's parked near your house. Guy walking out his car, we have him on video, going back towards your house wearing that rain jacket. And you throw this away?
I don't got nothing to do with that, sir.
Okay. So there's no way on earth, prints, DNA, nothing of yours is going to be on that?
No.
Okay. Even though it was inside your bag of trash?
That's not mine, sir.
I can go back to my computer. I can print you where we took it out of your trash.
That's cool.
With pictures of your I think it was work checks, maybe some pay stub stuff.
Birth certificate.
I mean, I can, that's not good for you.
Listen, man, I don't got nothing to do with
Okay,
it.
so let's use some reason, some logic. How did it get there?
Yeah, you tell me. I don't know.
I'm asking you, sir. That's what I need to know. And you know, some people think that we come in here and
Listen, I ain't coming here to play. I came here to get the f*** out of here.
Well,
I ain't got nothing to do with this man, though.
Well,
Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Well, and that's what I need your help for. It truly is.
That's what I need my phone for, man.
What's in your phone?
I'm telling you, so you see everything that's going on, man. I ain't never had no bad relationship with that man. We ain't never had no words.
He probably has bro's phone and he was like texting himself on it or something.
No words.
No discrepancy, no nothing.
This is a little bit different. In fact, it is in your trash bag.
But that ain't mine.
It's not yours.
No,
How could it have gotten in there?
I don't know, sir.
You have no idea.
The only thing more damning the police could have found while searching for evidence is a signed confession from Floyd. That, of course, will come in time. But first, he's got to try absolutely every last thing he can think of to try and wiggle his way out of this, even if it makes as little sense as the items in his trash can not belonging to him.
I've been home all day,
So, which is good.
A confession, bro? What?
Good. So, you gonna take me at my word, or you want to see some more pictures with it, with your birth certificate, with the other stuff?
I ain't gotta see nothing else.
Okay. So you got no issues with the fact that I'm telling you we found this in your trash.
Yeah.
You accept? You taking my word on it?
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
But this.
So let's kind of pretend this puzzle here. So we got you and Mr. Spooner.
Right.
Okay. You guys are friends. He stays at your house sometimes. He stayed there Wednesday.
Right.
After Wednesday, he goes missing.
Right.
He don't show up for work.
Right.
Okay. So that's not good. All right. His body's found literally across the street from your house. It's not like on the other side of Tallahassee. It's across the street from your house.
Right.
You got his debit card.
Right.
All right. The guy that dumped his car, that dumped it right up the road, he's wearing the rest of this outfit. And this outfit's in your trash can. And this, like I said, it's just a small piece.
Right.
But we could agree it doesn't look good for you.
Right, but at the same time, man, that ain't like no whole jacket. Like what that man got on, that's like a hood. And I don't know where that came from.
Yeah.
I definitely don't.
Well, I don't think you're telling me the truth on that, but we can go back to it.
I'm telling you the truth on everything.
You tell me the truth on everything?
Everything. I ain't got nothing to lie.
Alright. So, this is you. We both know that's you. That's a picture of you from the other day.
Yeah.
We talked to you.
That's
Okay. And you said you got Spooner's debit card.
Yeah.
Never used it.
Nope.
Okay, well, this is you fixing to use Spooner's debit card wearing the same jacket. Like I said, we got a shitty printer, but we got a lot more. We got the whole video on it, but that's your same jacket, and unfortunately, that's Spooner's hat, bro.
That's me.
Yeah, that's you. And you used his debit card.
I ain't use a debit card.
Well,
Period. I got a debit card. I ain't never used it.
well, guess what? Why do you think we had this picture?
I don't know.
We had this picture because you're saying this is you.
It's
This guy on the video uses his debit card to make a purchase. I did it after Wednesday. So you saying this is you. The store records in their video saying you used Spooner's debit card to make a purchase. You told me you didn't use it.
I ain't use it.
How does that make sense?
I paid cash.
How does that make sense?
I paid cash when I went in there.
Okay, so the bank records are lying.
Yeah.
Because how would I know what time to look to see when you went to
I
the
don't
store?
I actually said yeah to that. Are you stupid?
No.
Okay, so the bank records are lying.
Yeah.
Because how would
Are you stupid?
I know what time to look to see when you went to
I
the
don't
store?
know, man.
I mean, it's by happenstance that the time we went to look at the store and the person using Spooner's debit card, boom, is you?
I ain't use the card, sir. Right hand card, I ain't never used that card.
You
I ain't never
Listen.
used that card. I don't even know the PIN number, sir.
don't know the PIN
I don't
number.
know the PIN number.
Okay, so I come back here with a video and a bank record showing that this person that we agree is you is using his debit card, his credit card. You see why that's another problem?
Yeah.
Well, that's truth. No BS.
There are even more condemning elements of the photo law enforcement is showing Floyd. The photo, which is a screenshot of a surveillance video from Dollar General, shows Floyd using Jonathan's debit card to purchase some snacks at 7:34 p.m. on January 23rd, the day after Jonathan missed work for the first time. Later that day, he withdrew $300 from Jonathan's account using an ATM. In the videos, Floyd is wearing a hat that belonged to Jonathan.
What happened?
I don't know.
That's stupid.
I definitely don't know, sir. I don't know what happened to that man.
Mr. Floyd, I've talked to a lot of people in this room sitting in the exact same seat that you are right now, okay? I try to be respectful to them, try to be straight with them, but they always think that, lying is the best way. But I'm here to tell you it's not, because it makes you look guilty. You talk about, no, I never used a debit card. Video says you're full of crap. You say that that's you. Video shows you using the debit card. Is what it is. You saying that this piece of this jacket didn't get in your trash can. You have no idea how it is, but you agree that it's there. Okay. We can keep going round and round.
Like, he's really looking him straight in his eyes. Like, he was practicing all this, bro. He's stupid.
And I can show you more and more and more, but we're not going to do that. Something happened between you and Spooner. I don't know whose fault it is. I don't know if it came at you. I don't know if you broke in your house in the middle of the night and you had to defend yourself. I don't know. But this is the only time we're going to talk where you get a chance to tell me what happened.
I do not know what happened to that man, sir. I honestly do not know what happened to that man, sir. I do not know.
Royce.
No clue.
I do not know what happened to that man, sir.
But we agree that we got some major issues. His body being across the street from your house. We agree that you being on video using his credit card and his credit card being in your wallet is a big deal. We can agree that the fact that the car got dumped right up the road from his house where you dump it and you walk back and you're captured on video going back towards your house wearing that same yellow jacket and we find a piece of it in your garbage can, we can agree those are all problems, correct?
But that's not me walking from that car, man. I ain't have the damn car. I ain't had that damn car.
So,
I ain't had this car.
you know.
No, I ain't got this car.
Okay, you can sit here, you can say it's not you, but we can agree, logically, that that's a big problem, that guy on video, we have it, goes back towards your house. Walk in that direction.
You went to my house.
I said towards your house.
Okay. But you can agree that it's a chance that that's not me.
The fact that a piece of the jacket's in your trash says otherwise.
I don't own none of that shit. I don't own no jacket like that.
But the other stuff in your trash can is yours.
Yeah.
The beer bottles, what was it?
Yeah.
Your birth certificate.
My birth certificate's in there?
Your pay stub.
I own my pay stub, probably so.
Why are you throwing away your pay stubs and your birth certificate?
I don't know.
Court papers.
You don't know why you're throwing that stuff
Oh,
away?
my court papers away? My court papers?
Why are you doing that? Why are you cleaning house?
Okay.
I mean, seriously, who would throw away a birth certificate?
I didn't even know I thought my birth certificate was
It's in there. That's all.
a real one.
No, it's a copy. It's a copy of it.
I don't keep pay stubs though.
But a birth certificate copy.
What kind of trash bags you use?
The ones I get from the own job.
What color are they?
Clear.
Okay. Where do you keep your trash in your house?
I don't have a trash can.
You just put them in a bag?
Yeah.
Just throw the bag in the trash?
Yes, sir.
When do you take the trash to the curb?
Monday
You
night.
pull it out to the curb on Monday.
Yeah.
From what side of the house?
This is right there by my own, by the fence. My trash can.
So it's not logical that somebody would go in your trash can, open up a trash bag, and put something in it, right?
No.
And then close it up
No.
without you knowing about it.
No.
That's not
That's not logical.
right. So when we talk about this man in the yellow hood walking back to your house, towards your house, wearing the exact same type of material, same type of clothing, and then that ended up in a trash bag alongside your documents that you agreed that was in the trash, right?
Right.
How do you explain that?
I don't know how to.
The jacket and the birth certificate weren't the only strange things law enforcement found in Floyd's trash can. Inside, they discovered a blue latex glove matching a piece of glove that they discovered next to Jonathan's body. Another glove was also found disposed of on the bicycle path that the person driving Jonathan's car was seen walking down. Essentially, Floyd left a trail of evidence leading directly to his door. Naturally, he can't explain how this evidence got here, other than repeatedly saying he didn't do anything. In his continuous denial, the detective does a phenomenal job of disproving his lies while also remaining respectful enough to ensure Floyd doesn't lawyer up on them out of frustration.
When you learned your good buddy, Mr. Spooner, who last spent the night at your house on Wednesday,
Right.
and you saw all those police in that yard, when you learned,
Tuesday night.
right, on Tuesday night, left Wednesday morning, the guy just threw you a $20 bill, bought you some, McDonald's, bought you some breakfast. He's a generous guy. And you and I had talked, and you learned that his body was found right across the street.
Right.
You didn't think to call me? You didn't think to call the police and be like, hey, I know you were looking for him. He was over here just the other day.
I should have did that.
Yeah, probably should have. Why didn't you?
I should have did
You
that.
cared about him. He's your buddy.
I
He's
should've-
helping you
I
out.
should've-
Why would you not pick up the phone?
I should have did that.
Yeah.
I should have did that.
So why didn't you?
I did.
You just,
I should have did that though.
yeah.
I damn sure should have did that.
Damn
Really?
sure should've
You know
did
what?
that. You should have been like, I got his debit card. He was
Yeah,
over
he was
here.
over here.
Here's exactly what happened. I know we talked the other day. He's my good friend. Let's find out who got this guy. But that's not what you did.
I should have did that.
But you didn't.
I ain't even get your card. I ain't get nothing from you.
You know what 911 is? You know how to get the police, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's not pretend it's because you don't know how to get in touch with the police.
I should have did that.
I mean,
But
you
yeah,
cared about this man. This man was in your house the other night.
That's all he
You
considers.
ain't put the damn news out there about his name till Monday.
Okay, don't throw it back on us. This
No. But listen though, man, and you couldn't keep my door in Tuesday.
Okay.
You know?
You learned that the guy that was sleeping in your house, the guy that's throwing you money, the guy that you're standing up for, going all the way to these different places, I mean, you're front for him for people you don't even know to defend him, so he's your friend, right? You care about him.
I care about him.
Care about him a lot.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you guys care about each other. You care about him a lot. He's doing stuff for you. You do stuff for him. You're giving him clothing. You learn that the guy found across the street when all the police are there working is your buddy. And you don't freaking call. And you can't explain why. Just like you can't explain how you used his credit card.
I did use that credit card.
Listen, I'm not going to sit here and let you lie on yourself. It's on video.
I've been in that stuff. Man, them people know me all the time, man. I ain't using no credit card. No.
Sure. So you're saying the bank records are lying. His credit card was used by you. You're saying the bank records are wrong.
I use cash.
That's what you're saying.
I use cash, man. That's what I'm saying. I use cash.
Well, how you think we got that video and knew when to look?
I don't know.
Because his credit card was used? We didn't go look at that video just because. We didn't go through there and just start looking at video and say, oh, hey, look. No. It's because that's the exact date, time, and location his credit card was used.
Okay.
So you're lying. We know you're lying.
I'm not lying about anything, man. I don't got nothing to lie to you about. I don't got nothing to hide from you.
Nothing at all.
At all. I don't got nothing to hide from you.
Okay, but you can't make sense of any of the things that we're talking about. You can't make sense about the top of the yellow rain jacket being in there, in your trash can. You can't make sense of you were using his credit card being caught on it. You can't make sense of those things. So
He looks so dumb. Like, he just staring at him looking stupid as he's stating the facts to him, bro.
let's cut to it. What happened between you and Spooner?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Nothing happened between me and John.
No.
The man left and I ain't see him no more.
He took everything he had.
Yeah, he took everything he had. He ain't have nothing.
Except his debit card.
Except the debit card.
Didn't take his debit card.
That's the only thing he
That's
left.
the only thing he had.
Which, that's crazy, because that's like the most valuable thing he's got. That's access to money.
But listen to me, man. What the would I hurt that man for, man? Why? What more would I do that for?
I don't know. He come on to you?
Hell no. We already got that straight.
You got that part
We
straight?
already got that part straight on the first day we
Good.
met.
Did he get drunk one night and try something
He
in the
don't
wrong
get
night?
drunk. He don't drink.
He get doped up on his Adderall?
No, he didn't try me.
His pills?
No. He didn't do nothing to me. I didn't do nothing to him.
And that's just what you're going with. Straight up. Didn't
Man,
do
I'm
nothing.
telling you straight up to your eyes, man. I ain't.
You can sit here and we can have a staring contest all day. I've been lied to by people that have sat here and stared in my eyes. That don't mean nothing. What means something is the stuff that we're...
Literally, he thinks him staring him in the eyes and lying is like that means he's telling the truth. Bro, you're done. You're done.
talking about.
What means something to me is you telling me I killed somebody, man. You telling me I killed somebody, man, and I ain't killed nobody.
Did you kill him?
No. No.
So we ain't gonna find any evidence of that in your house.
I ain't killed nobody.
So we ain't gonna find any evidence of that in your house.
What you mean?
That's why I'm asking you. We gonna find evidence of him being killed in your house?
How you gonna do that?
I would think that the first answer would be no. You will not find any evidence of him being killed in your house. No, you said how. How are you gonna do that?
Yeah, no.
That's a difference. Are we gonna find evidence of him getting killed in your house?
No.
You sure on
I'm
that?
positive, man.
You put the rest of your life on that?
What you mean I put the rest of my life? I'm gonna get the rest of my life, man.
Well, we're talking about a murder,
I ain't
man.
did nothing, man. I ain't did nothing, man.
You've done time before. You know what murder time is.
Yeah, that's not getting that time.
Yeah, that's rest of your lifetime.
I ain't got time for that, man. I ain't did nothing.
Unless there's a reason.
A reason for what?
A reason for what happened to him.
It ain't no reason. I ain't do nothing to him. We ain't got nothing. We ain't never had no disagreement, man. That was my dude.
Mr. Floyd, would you believe you?
Yeah, I believe me.
No. If you were me, would you believe you?
What you mean?
If you were the investigator, if you were a juror, if you were somebody listening to this and having just a little bit of evidence shown your way and heard you say these things and then looked at the evidence, would you believe you?
Would I believe that you? Yeah, I ain't.
That's my question.
The thing.
Yeah, if you were
Hold on, man. The whole thing about it is the man being across the street from my house, man.
All right. I was not.
What is it?
You seen using a dead man's debit card. You seen wearing a hat of a guy dropping his car off. Is ended up in your trash with your documents.
He's right. You're also seeing wearing the dead guy's hat.
You're also seen wearing his hat.
His beanie cap.
You said he took every bit of his possessions but his debit card. How did you end up with his hat? Let me show that to you. I'll be right back.
I got it, Chris.
Got that?
Yeah, I got it.
How do you explain that?
They got everything.
That's another
bro.
thing.
Like I said, that's I didn't know that's his hat. I don't even got that hat no more.
Oh, well, that's convenient. That's just from the other day. Why are you going to throw away a nice hat like that, Mr. Floyd? Why would you get rid of something like that? It's a nice beanie cap.
How did you get rid of it? Because it wasn't in your trash. What you do to it?
It must be in the house then.
Must be.
It might be.
Might be. So if we don't find it, what happened to it? That's a nice beanie. It was cold the other night, man. We ain't talking weeks ago.
Let me see the other picture of that guy.
Which one?
That's dropping across. That's not you?
No, he said this is him.
That's you.
He already said that's him.
Me. All right, let me see that picture.
We're past that.
Got another picture of that guy with dropping across.
Yeah. I thought I did. I don't know what the crap I did with it.
Yeah.
There you go. I mean, we can print out pictures all day, but...
What's that? There's little shoes on that, man.
Oh. Guess what kind of shoes we find in the
That's
house?
not you?
That's not me.
That's not your shoes right there?
Those white slides?
You mine.
Those
Oh,
are the
yeah.
same?
You don't look the
So they
same.
conveniently have the same color shoes you got on.
He's wearing white slides?
This hat end up in your house, in your trash can. You take the chore out. You take the trash out. You end up with a dead guy's debit card using the dead guy's hat at this store. Explain that, man.
I can't.
Law enforcement is trying to give
Bro
Floyd
said,
a
"I
way
can't."
out. Detectives will often offer
Stupid.
scenarios where a person would kill someone else in a way that is less intentional and more understandable. If suspects feel that detectives will understand, they're much more likely to confess. But Floyd still has some lies he wants to try out first. Little does he know, they're only going to make things worse.
This not me, man.
All right. It wasn't your phone not gonna track with that guy.
Shoes look the same, pants look the same, hat found in your trash can walking towards your house. Here you are using his debit card, you got on his hat, pants look the same, shoes look the same. They are the same. That's you.
That's not me. This me. That's not me. This me. That's not me. I spent cash up. I ain't spend this card though. I ain't put nothing off this card. This not me.
You ever had his keys?
I don't got his key.
You ever had them?
You ever had his phone?
After about an hour and a half of questioning, law enforcement leaves Floyd by himself while they review their notes and any new evidence that's come in from the search warrant. They purposefully leave documents on the table for Floyd to look at. And it seems that when he's left alone with the realization that law enforcement is actively searching his house, the reality of his situation sets in. Of course, detectives are monitoring his behavior when he's alone in the interrogation room. Floyd's outburst of emotion here provides them with a window of opportunity to play on his panic and vulnerability. They go about this by sending Detective Curtis, who was essentially acting as good cop during the initial interrogation, back into the room. He takes on an even more gentle, respectful approach with Floyd, acting like he's trying to help him.
If you didn't do this, you didn't do it, man. You know what I mean? But I gotta. You've seen all the pictures. You've seen all the stuff that they're throwing your way. You know what I'm saying? And everything is looking against you at this point. Would you agree? I mean, I'm just, would you agree? It didn't, it just, look, it's looking point towards you. All right. But look here, man. You're saying you didn't use the car and all that other stuff, and that stuff doesn't play well when you, I get what you're coming from, and this guy's dead, they're saying you used the car, of course you won't say no. I didn't use it. But I need something to show that you're telling the truth about something, man. So tell me this, man, you gotta give me something that's truthful, man, so I can get these guys to say, like, hey, like the card thing, man. Did you use this card? Just be honest with me. That's something small, man. That's something we can get past. We talking about a card thing, really you killing somebody.
That's something we could get past. But if he says he used the card, then I don't know what that means, but that doesn't mean that means something
Be honest
bad.
with me, man.
All right, man. See, I don't want to make myself look bad, man.
What's worse? We knowing it?
This is what I'm saying. I'm saying I already done
So
some
it's
time.
like, what else is he lying about?
That's what I'm saying. I won't.
Be honest with you, man.
Okay, man, listen. I lied out, man. That man left a debit card, man.
He left what?
He left a debit card when he dropped it. I went out on the porch, I seen it. I bought some Newports. I bought some Pringles. I bought a Powerade.
Now, this gonna be your test right here. Where'd you buy it from?
$100.
From
So he got caught because he wanted to buy cigarettes, chips, and a power drill.
the other one right straight up street from your house?
Yes, sir.
How'd you get there?
I walked.
Okay.
No.
Okay. So that's what I'm saying, man. That's something small. We knew that. We got the receipt.
I walked up.
We got the camera. The camera show all that together. That's how we got to where. That's what I'm saying. We're not telling you stuff we don't know, man.
I walked up.
Okay. But you by yourself?
All by myself.
Okay. So after that, where else did you use the card?
Nowhere else.
Nowhere else.
No, sir.
That was the only time.
Only time.
What made you use it that day?
Because I ain't have no cash. If I would get money the next day, though.
From where?
For my check.
And what day was that you used the card?
Thursday. Either Wednesday night or Thursday. It was the same night or the next night. Cause I ain't hear from him, man. All that damn what the fuck. But you know what, that man was dead right, man. If I seen when I know what I was spooning around him, man, I should have just called that man, man. And said, hey man, listen man, that's my friend, man.
Why didn't you call?
I ain't, man, I just ain't want to get in the middle of it.
How you been feeling, man?
I've been feeling.
Yeah.
I've been all right.
Since you found out?
Since I found out you were dead.
Yeah.
Shit crazy, man.
Talk to me.
That shit crazy.
What you mean?
Shit crazy, man. Man, I don't deserve no shit like that, man. For real. That ain't right. This ain't right, man.
What do you think could have went wrong?
Either two things.
What's that?
Either you try to sell a pill to somebody and they took advantage of them, or
They either tried to sell pills and they took advantage of them, or what else?
you try somebody or you had one homosexual or something. Somebody tried to rob them or something. I don't know.
Just like that, in less than 10 minutes, the detective has gotten Floyd to admit that he used Jonathan's debit card and that he drove his car after over an hour of denial. Now that the ball is rolling and Floyd feels understood by the detective, how much more can he get him to confess?
That's another honesty thing, man. I gotta ask you.
Yes, sir.
Now, I need you to be honest with me, man.
Yes, sir.
Cause you, like I'm saying, I'm trying to. I don't want you to get railroaded or nothing like that.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
If it was a reason this thing has happened or something happened that wouldn't, somebody, you know, if it anything that happened,
All right.
I I want you to be honest with me, man. Because that lying about simple stuff can make big trouble.
I understand.
You get that?
Yes, sir.
How did you end up with this hat, man?
With that,
The little beanie hat. Come on, man. Don't search for no lie for me, man.
I ain't searching for no love for it, man.
That's a simple question, man.
Shit,
If I ask you where you get your shoes from, you're gonna tell me. If I ask you, just like I said, hey, where you get your Newports from, you're gonna tell me. You just told me, man. Just tell me.
Yeah.
How did you end up with this hat, man?
That's good. I have.
When was this?
It was on Wednesday morning. But that's not bad, man, because I don't got no, you know, I got a fade, man. I got a fade.
So why you didn't say that earlier,
This.
Why you didn't say that earlier? You see the problems you have with it? Just say something like this.
When we went to the store, to Circle K that morning, he had that hood on. I said, man, I like that hood, man. He said, yeah.
That was it.
He said, I got it.
But when I asked you about it earlier, you said you didn't know, man. How come all of a sudden now you know?
Keep lying, bro.
You see the problem with that, man? That's why I say little lies make big problems.
Yes, sir.
Because now you're making a big problem.
Yes, sir.
Because you told a little lie earlier, right?
Yes, sir.
But that's where you, let's clear up a lot of stuff, man.
Huh?
Let's clear up a lot of stuff now.
Let's do it.
What happened?
I don't know what happened to that man. I honestly don't know what happened to that man, sir. I honestly don't know, man. The last time I seen that man, the man was leaving out my house talking to his coworker, man. On the phone with his coworker, sir.
He never made it work.
No, I don't know where he made it.
Never contacted you ever again.
I ain't talked to him no more. Went out my side, though, got in the car, though. I was sleeping on my sofa.
You ain't try to find out.
I'm trying to find out what happened to him. I don't know his number. The only thing I can do is message him. The only thing I can do is message. I asked him why, you know, I'm just talking to him, man. I asked him, like, what's up? Like, when nothing really he'll text me.
It's obvious you care about it, man, because y'all good friends. Y'all look out for each other. You put your life on the line for him.
Right. Twice.
Yeah.
Twice.
I can see that, man.
Twice.
So what happened?
Well, I don't know. I honestly don't know what happened to that man, sir.
Oh, you're back. Hi. This guy's been lying for an hour. He killed his gay friend, and I think he was getting freaky with him, and that might have been a part of it. We're gonna find out in 20 minutes.
Just give me a minute.
Detective Curtis leaves the room in a huff, likely in.
Like, he had his clothes, he had his debit card, he got caught using the debit card. He's been lying up until now about using the debit card. Like, this guy's just
an attempt to make Floyd question the
stupid.
decision he's just made and make him feel vulnerable after losing the trust of the person who seemed to be on his side. Both detectives return in hopes of finally getting the truth out of Floyd, especially with the new cell phone records they've just received.
Mr. Floyd, I can appreciate you talking to Investigator Bridges, Curtis over here, and being straight with the credit card, because that made me think you were a liar. And reasons suggest if you're going to lie about something small like using a man's credit card, you lying all the way up to the murder.
right.
But you're being straight about it. And I can appreciate it, and I can understand why, because you know how it looked.
It looked bad, man.
It looked bad.
But I ain't know that man was dead, so.
So, but all I said thank you. I appreciate you being honest with this, because during the honesty, maybe I can make you think, well, maybe he's being straight about something. You know what I mean? Because we gotta solve this thing. So,
What happened to him, man?
I don't know.
So he admitted to using the card a few seconds ago, but he's still lying about killing him now.
The last place he's seen is with you
at your house. By you.
I mean,
What happened to him?
I don't know, sir.
Did he ever take his phone everywhere?
Yeah, he took his phone everywhere.
Why it never left your house?
Huh?
Why his phone never left your house?
I don't know.
Why did his phone go die at your house?
What did he say?
Why did his phone go die at your house?
Hold on, though.
It died at my house?
It got turned off at your house. Why?
That's a good question.
That's a good
But he
question.
walked
That's
out
the
the door.
only thing he's been saying. Like, he think he's so smart, bro.
Who's
This
talking on him? Really? Yes,
is
sir.
what he's doing.
Did he ever go out the door by himself?
Yeah.
He had the phone, he was talking on it when he left.
He was talking to his coworker when he left my house, sir.
And
Cranked up the car. Hard at it.
Yeah.
with phone.
With the phone.
Yes, sir.
You sure?
I'm positive.
So the phone come to line.
The phone coming down.
Yeah.
What you mean?
Because his phone turned off from their company at your house.
We got the records.
Okay.
Is it wrong with that? How do you explain that?
What you want me to say?
I'm asking you.
Listen, you were the one that was there. We need your help.
That's
You,
what I'm
you,
saying.
you're telling
what,
us something.
What you want me to say? I don't know nobody's phone.
You said that about his debit card.
I don't know nobody's phone.
So he was an avid user of his phone.
He's walking out
He
the
was
door
walking-
only talking to somebody.
He walking
Car starts up. He pulls back. He leaves. You actually see the car pull off? Okay, but he's gone.
I didn't actually watch because I told you I laid it back down on myself.
So, but he leaves, but you saw him walking out the door talking on the phone.
Yeah, he was asking the Cobras, did he want her?
And you didn't find his phone on your property like you found his debit card. He took off. He left, right?
Right.
His phone makes it to your house,
Don't leave.
but it doesn't leave. His body's found across the street at a vacant house. I'll
Like,
tell you
look
what I
at
think
him.
happened.
All he can do is just stare them in the eyes. He's so dumb, bro. This is making me mad. Like, this video's been going on for too long of him just doing this, bro. He's so stupid.
I think Spoon of y'all knows that is, man.
Say what?
I think Spoon of y'all knows that is.
Can I bring my laundry tonight?
He got his check. He feeling good. As good as he normally feeling. Hey, come on, Tim. Let's go to the store. Let me do something for you. Go to the store. Buy you a couple things. Throw a couple dollars your way. Come back to the house. You lay down. I mean, you eat your food, you lay down. Spoon come out. Happy like he always is. On his Addies. Feeling good. At this point, you feel comfortable. He's giving you stuff. You let him stay there. He got feelings towards you at this point. And then he get the courage. Maybe he touched you. Maybe he made you feel some type of way. Maybe he said something. Obviously, you ain't with that. He should know that by now. And things get out of hand.
No, that ain't what happened, sir. For one, he ain't have no edits. Back then,
You said you didn't know if he did or not.
he couldn't fit the script yet.
But do you know if he had something or not?
Like you right. I don't know if he had no, but I know he didn't approach me in any kind of way. He didn't do that. He didn't approach me in any kind of way.
He did something.
He didn't do nothing to me.
Cause
I mean,
he never left.
If he did something, man, maybe it's not a murder.
Man, no, hell no. We ain't even finna get in that conversation, period. Hell no. I ain't never doing none of that, man.
Did nothing to him.
You know what I'm saying?
What time we pick you up?
Ouch.
Huh?
What time we pick you up? It's 6 o'clock now.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Who was at your house when we left?
Who it is?
What you think they gave you that search warrant? What you think they've been doing?
Searching.
Search.
What you think they found in your house?
A 38. That's
That's what I'm
it.
saying. That's why I say because of the accident, man. You didn't shoot him.
Hell no, I ain't shooting.
Of course you did. We know. We would have known. We would have told you that.
You would have killed him, you would have
You
shot
would
him.
have killed him. You didn't want to kill him.
You didn't expect to.
You thought he was a good guy to you. You didn't want to kill him. Let me tell you how I know you didn't want to kill him. Because everything you was doing was messy. It wasn't even a good job.
What you talking about, man?
There's stuff in your house.
You did a
There's
very
stuff
bad
in your
job.
trash. You using this car. This is messy, man.
His phone ain't leaving your house.
You didn't try to do this. You didn't plan to do this.
I didn't do it, period.
I told you earlier, I like pictures. That helps us out a little bit. So, you telling me you did nothing. You did nothing. Well,
I don't believe you tried to do this on
I
purpose.
didn't do nothing.
that's him, as we found him, just so you have an idea.
What?
So, but your house, you recognize that couch?
Yeah.
That's your couch, right?
Yeah.
That's where you played, right?
Yeah.
You see something missing on the couch?
Yeah.
Something look a little different? Yeah. You see that red stuff right there? It's soaked into the foam beneath the fabric, stuff that you can't clean?
Yeah.
What do you think that is?
What is it?
What do you think it is?
You tell me. What's the lab going to tell us that is? What's our test they doing going to tell us that is? You don't know? You don't think you know?
Tell me what happened, man.
I don't know, man.
What is that?
I don't know, man.
You don't know. Something that's red on your couch in that foam. That's where Spooner died. I know that's where Spooner died. You gotta move your couch if you're gonna clean, bro. What's that? Here's a closer look. What's that?
What's that, man?
What's that right there? The big red stain. What is that?
That's what I'm saying, man. This is messy.
What is that? Not grape juice. It's not wine.
You cared about this man, dude.
This is your chance, Mr. Floyd.
Man, I'm getting a cigarette, man. Been out the phone.
You want a cigarette?
Been out the phone, man.
You want a cigarette?
What kind of cigarette you want?
You do that, mouth?
No.
What you want?
Newport.
Newport?
All right.
Come in.
Finally, law enforcement has presented Floyd with photographic evidence that he can't deny. The detectives masterfully cornered Floyd by asking questions that boxed him in, and then released information contradicting his answers, bit by bit. By repeatedly insisting that Floyd killing Jonathan was an accident, they've attempted to make the crime look more acceptable and easier to confess to. Floyd's plea for a cigarette is the preface to his swan song, and boy does he sing.
You work on that cigarette, man. What happened, man? Look at this, man. What happened? He work on the cigarette, man. What happened?
Damn,
That's
look
what
how
I'm
he's
saying, man. It
shaking.
was That's what I'm saying, man. If it was an accident, if it was something. Look at it, man. Look at it. Look at this. There's blood everywhere. You didn't leave him him out there cold, you wrapped him up. You was hoping somebody found him. But just tell us what happened, man. You don't want to look like the cold-blooded guy that just left him out there to cold somebody that cared about you. Did he invade your space? Did he come on to you when you were, you obviously told him more than one time that it wasn't like that. I told you, man, those things create big problems. Come on, Tim. Just get it to me straight, man. You had every opportunity. I mean, you could have. You didn't want to kill him. He did everything he could for you. You could have shot him with a gun, but it's not what you wanted to do. You didn't intend to do that, man. I don't believe that. I don't believe you intend to do that. And you didn't go hide him. You didn't get rid of him. You didn't do any of that stuff. You did a decent thing. Are those the same trash bags that's in your house? That was on the cigarette? Those not the same trash bags?
Man, go out like that, man.
He went for you.
What?
Tell me what happened.
Started wrestling, man. I was laying down, man. Like I said, man, shit.
What happened, man?
Ain't no had no busted man head, man.
How'd you do it?
Picked him up. His name on the down hill, man.
And then what happened? Did he fall right there?
Cigarette, man.
I'm trying to give you some, man.
I need to get me one, shut up, man.
We can't smoke so that somebody will get it, man. That's what I wanted to tell somebody to go get it.
Tell us what happened.
Tell him what happened, man. So he hit the head on the heater. Did he start bleeding? What happened?
Feel right up, man, on myself. Yeah, I've been fighting, man.
He got back up?
He got back up, man.
Then what happened?
And man, right the helmet, man, he hit me with it, man.
He hit you with a hammer? Where you hit you at?
Got it on the foot. Then they broke the foot. Then they broke the bone, man.
That's it. And then what happened?
And I grabbed it. I hit him
Where you hit him?
in the head.
Where the hammer at? Come on, man.
Listen, man, I ain't intentionally try to do that to that man.
And that's what we're trying to. So you got to tell.
I did.
That's why I told you you got to be honest.
I ain't intentionally try to do that to that man, man. Well, shit, man, he ain't really leave me no damn choice, man.
Yeah, I mean, he knew you wasn't down for that.
He ain't really leave me no damn choice, man.
So where did you put the hammer?
It's still in my house.
So what happened after?
Did you clean it?
Yeah.
What happened after? What day did this happen on?
It happened on Wednesday.
He never left, did he?
That's no.
He never left your house after y'all went there. So this happened Wednesday. So what? So he died on your floor right here?
Yeah. And I was freaked out, man.
And what'd you do?
I freaked out, man. I was like, damn, man, I fucked up, man. But I ain't asked for that shit.
I know, it's in your lap now. And you gotta deal with it. He hit you?
I ain't asked for that shit.
Yeah. So what you
I'm
do?
saying you did, man. I told you from the beginning, this is your chance to tell us what happened. We wasn't there.
Man, he moved it down. I don't remember my damn foot, man. The man really grabbed my man. I don't know what kind of pill he was on.
How did you do that? Did you lay down or
I
still?
was laying down
Where?
on my sofa.
You was laying down on the sofa.
Yes, sir.
And how did he grab you? You reach in your pants?
She walked up to me and just pumped my shit.
Pause.
On the outside of your pants?
Yeah,
But they palmed you on the outside.
yeah.
He say anything first? What happened before he did that? Were you eating your food?
I ate my food.
Is he coming on you at all? What's going on?
He wasn't coming on to me then.
Was he eating his food?
He didn't have no food.
Okay, so all the food was for you.
Yeah, he said he was gonna go get his own shit.
So he waited till you lay down.
Yeah.
So after you guys fight and y'all tussle, what do you, he goes unconscious, what do you do with it?
I just freak out, man.
You call anybody? When you freaked out, what did you do with it? What did you put him?
It was in my damn kitchen.
You left him in the kitchen? Did you wrap him up?
I did. I put something under the head so it won't start bleeding. I should have just called him police.
Yeah.
Is that the plastic bag you put on his head?
Yeah, I should have called the police. But I ain't put it over his nose. I just put it where the wounds at so it won't bleed like that. I should have just called the police, man. But I sit down, man. I don't hit this man down, man. I'm on a real friend of mine. They gonna take my word even though this man don't hit me.
Yeah. I mean,
You're right, don't look good.
He hit me with a damn helmet.
Let's talk about what else you do to him. You ever try to light him on fire?
Hell no. Hell no. So what? That's savage as
Uh-huh.
what, when he came in the living room and he palmed you, y'all fight, he ended up going unconscious and bleeding.
Right.
You pull him into the kitchen.
Yeah.
When do you wrap him up? We're past all the other stuff now. Everything
Be straight.
Man. You said you had a reason to do it because he hit you, man. Tell me what happened next. Did you put your gloves on? He wrapped his head up. So the blood went everywhere. Yes? And you pull him in the kitchen. What happened next?
I sat down, man. Because, man, I was in shock, man.
And this is all Wednesday.
I was in shock, bro.
Yeah. I know you didn't ask for that, man. I know you were just trying to take care of your friend. You know, putting you in a bad situation. How many times do you think you hit him? Did you just black out? Or
No, I ain't black out here about 4 times.
both sides of the helmet or just one?
Huh?
The claw side or the hands up?
People grabbing me, man.
Yeah. Where you hit him on the back of the head, front of the head?
I don't know.
You can go see cigarettes, man.
You said you was working on something, man?
Yeah. Give me a tire.
After 3 hours, the truth is finally out. Well, most of it at least. Jonathan's autopsy revealed that he was bludgeoned between 7 and 8 times, not 4, as Floyd claimed. To this day, there has also been no evidence that Jonathan was romantically or sexually interested in his killer, and the nature of their relationship remains a mystery. The detectives have a few final words for Floyd as they prepare to get him something to eat and transport him to holding.
Thanks, bud. I wish you the best, man. I wouldn't tell you know what. Okay?
I ain't anticipate y'all to kill that man, so. I wish it would have never happened, man.
I know you cared about him, man. I know. I can see it in your eyes. I can see it in your heart.
He violated me, man.
And we're going to tell it as you said it. I mean, it's no game. I mean, eventually I'm going to say I'm going to call state attorney's office, present everything to him, tell him what you told us. I mean, it's through the final decision maker. But you have a seat for me, mate? You need some food?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me go see if I can get you something to eat. Have a seat for me.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Hey, man.
Respectful, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna put your,
Let him know, sir. I'm very remorseful.
I will.
This ain't cold-blooded, man.
I'll tell him. I will.
I mean, man, make sure you tell them that, man.
I will. In fact, that may be them calling me back here. We will have a conversation, and I'll get you something to eat. All right?
He don't want to die.
On March 3rd, 2023, Timothy Floyd was found guilty of manslaughter rather than homicide. However, his previous felonies enhanced his sentence. Ultimately, he was sentenced to life in prison with a 30-year mandatory minimum term.
Wow. He looks about 30, 40, like high 30s, mid 40s, low 40s. He gonna be like 60, 70 minimum. And that's if he doesn't get in any fights or nothing, bro. Yeah, he gonna die in there, it's over with. But that's it for this stream, y'all. Just watched 2-hour-long videos. And I streamed for 2 hours and some change. Let's see how long I streamed for. I just streamed for... Oh, I don't even gotta come look over here. I'm tripping. Like, look how slow my laptop is moving, bro. I'm finna get a mini PC soon. I just streamed for almost 3 hours, bro. Make sure y'all do all that good stuff. Show up, I'm gone, bro. I'm tired.